is my castle base. Today, I'll be turning the cultist stronghold into one of the largest and safest castle bases in 99 Nights in the Forest. This castle will have my own personal princess bedroom, maximum safety and entertainment, and of course, infinite food. Will I be able to survive in my new castle base past 99 nights? Make sure to watch until the end to find out, and hit that subscribe button if you're new, because this was one of the craziest bases I have ever built. Alrighty guys, we are currently in 99 nights, and for this I have chosen the assassin class because I think that'll help me the most. Now with our castle base, we're actually going to be building it at the cultist stronghold, but first off we're going to start off by maxing out our fire. We will also be saving some of these saplings as well, because we will need to build a tree farm to get as many logs as we can, because building around the cultist stronghold is going to be kind of crazy. We're going to need a bunch of log walls for that, because we also do want to keep it the safest castle base as well, so no enemies can come in. But the way that we're going to have to build around our castle base is we're going to have to clear level 1 and 2 of the stronghold. Then we're going to have to trap the cultists at the top level while building at the second and first floor. That way the cultist stronghold doesn't restart every single time we're in there. But guys, make sure to get this video to 1,000 likes if you think I can make the cutest castle base ever. Fire is now at level 3. While I'm out here, I'm going to try and get some pelts, because I do need to get a better axe and a better sack. So let's try and find a wolf pelt as well. And I do see the first kid over there. I'm not going to save the first kid just yet. I am thinking at the castle base, I do kind of want to make like a daycare-ish area, so I might keep the tents just for that. All right, we did get a wolf pelt, which is perfect. I'm also going to take some of this food back to base as well. And lucky for us, we did just find a bank, which means we'll have a bunch of coins to buy furniture with. So let's go ahead and grab all of these, and I cannot wait to decorate our castle base. We're going to have the prettiest princess bedroom ever. Oh guys, look at this. You can even craft a flower pot. Oh, I am totally crafting that. I am definitely going to be using this at our castle base, so I'm going to drop the blueprint just here, and I think that's going to be really pretty in our princess bedroom. Now guys, I did also just find a taming flute area, and my goal for the outside of this castle base is to also build a mini zoo, just because I would love to have a castle base with a mini zoo and have a bunch of animals. That would be so much fun. So make sure to keep watching until the end, because this base is going to get so crazy. Fire is now at level 4. Another perfect item for my castle base is going to be this wolf head, so let's go ahead and pick this up from the houses. And guys, I also just found the cultist stronghold, which we will be building around. This will be our main source of our castle base, and I'm going to be building all of my walls around here. So yes guys, it is going to be a pretty chaotic build. Alrighty guys, it has been a couple days and I'm still trying to max out my fire. We are currently on level 5, but it is raining today. The furniture trader has now come past. I am going to buy a bunch of items that we can use for our castle base. Now I do really want to get some of these mushrooms and also this leaf pinwheel. Let's grab some of these flowers and also the picnic blanket. And of course we have to grab a bunch of cloth frames as well. Alrighty, now that that is done, let's go ahead and try and max out our fire. Let's go ahead and place everything in here, and yes, we finally maxed out our fire. Now that our fire is maxed out, we can now focus on getting a strong axe so we can chop down a bunch of trees to get a bunch of logs, because by the end of this, I'm at least wanting to have around 30 logs to build around our cultist stronghold, or should I say our brand new castle base. While we're here, let's go ahead and upgrade our crafting bench and grab a crockpot. Now for my bed, I am wanting to get a giant bed, because obviously that's the best bed in the game and it looks the prettiest. Let's just drop this crockpot over here, and we're also going to need to buy some farm plots as well, so let's buy 2 of these. Now the way that I'm wanting to trap the cultists in the top floor is I want to place some wood rain storages by the door. That way the cultists on the top will not be able to come out and harm us while we're building our base. And the last thing that we want is for the cultist stronghold to reset and put us in even more danger. So today I'm going to be heading off and getting a strong axe. I will see you guys when I find one. I found this little house and I even got some chairs. Let's see if we can get a strong axe in here, and we just got an oil barrel. Okay, that's not too bad. We just found a strong axe and a gold chest. Let's go! I will say our luck is actually pretty good today, I can't lie. Now over here, since I am waiting for my saplings to grow to get some logs, I am going to head over to this stronghold and clear the bottom and middle level, and then close off the top so then we can safely build at our new castle base. And guys, comment down below, have you ever built a castle base or wanted to build a castle base before? Because I'm super excited for this. Now, luckily with this, there shouldn't be too many cultists. Just as I expected, there is only 3 of them, so we're gonna grab them with our kunais. And looking at the stronghold right now, it doesn't actually look like too bad of a place to build. I'm actually pretty excited to build here. here. We just have to make sure that we don't clear the entire stronghold, otherwise it'll completely reset. And I don't want to have the cultist stronghold reset in the middle of me building, because that'll be kind of dangerous. The bottom level is now done. Let's go ahead and do this middle level. And the way that I'm picturing blocking off these cultists, it is working in my head. I just hope it actually works in game, because I haven't really tried this method before. So make sure to like this video right now to wish me good luck. All right, the middle level is now cleared. I'm gonna pick up all these coins just in case I do need them. Right now, let's head up to this top level and get our wood rain storages out. Now, I'm just gonna build it up like this, and they should now be locked in there. Oh, yes, perfect, they are. All right, let's just place this right there, and boom. Just like that, they are now locked in, and they shouldn't be able to escape. So now we can build completely freely in this base. We just need to make sure that these cultists don't die. And literally perfect timing, the furniture trader just did show up. Oh, the furniture trader does have some toadstools. I'm gonna grab a bunch of these and also a bullseye rug. Let's grab some fairy lights, and we do need some tables, and let's also grab some bean bags and maybe some mossy rocks as well. Also gonna grab 2 of these clownfish chairs and also some pillars. My tree farm has also grown, so I'm gonna chop these trees down right here. And I'll see you guys when we get to about 350 wood. Alrighty guys, and we've just reached 515 wood. My goal was to get to 350, but I decided I probably need a lot more to actually build around the cultist stronghold. So we're gonna place the rest of these logs in there and see how much log walls we can get. And I will just be planting some saplings as well, just to be safe in case we don't actually have enough. Alrighty, now that we have all of our wood in here, we're gonna go crazy on buying some log walls. Let's just buy them all, and I have, oh my gosh, guys, I literally have 45 log walls. That is crazy. Now let's head over to the cultist stronghold and start building. All right, for the entrance, I think I'm gonna start the entrance over here. Let's just also snap this to grid to make sure we have it perfectly centered. Let's start off just like this, then another one like this. And there is our lovely owl, guys. Oh gosh, this is kind of scary. So I guess I'm just gonna hide in here for the night. Oh gosh. And I also want to check in on our little cultist upstairs to see how they're doing. Oh yeah, he does not look happy. Sorry, bud. Alrighty, now that it is daytime, I'm just going to get rid of any enemies that are around this base, just because I don't want anything or anyone lurking around. Oh, it's honestly kind of cool here that we have a little shed area. I feel like we can definitely do something with this later on. I'm not really sure how I want to build this entrance yet, so I think I'm just going to start building around the outside. Let's just start by building over here. Just going to build along this back wall. All right, I have bought the walls around just like this, and oh gosh, guys, the deer is hungry tonight. That's not good. Well, at least we're kind of protected by our walls. I guess I'm gonna need to run inside before the deer comes after me. Oh goodness, guys, this is really bad. Alrighty, I'm gonna go inside and try and hide away from the deer, but I'm gonna go in with my free cam and show you guys what it is currently looking like. This is what the outside is currently looking like. It's got pretty good walls around it, I would say. The RNG with the floors are kind of messed up, but you know what? It should be completely fine. Now, the layout that I want to have this is our entrance right here. This will be our entrance and maybe some storage over in this section over here. Then as you walk in here, this will be our main bedroom with the bathroom as well. And then maybe even in this little corner, we could do a little storage area as well, depending on where I want to put my bedroom. And then up here is just going to be our dining area with all of our food supplies and a little bit of entertainment as well. And then obviously this area up here is going to be closed off to the public. That can be where we keep, you know, our dangerous beings. All right, now while we're here, we're just gonna be placing the rest of the log walls down at our castle base. Then I'm thinking we can just make our entrance kind of like this. Put another wall there. Then we'll build from this side. We do kind of want to make this entrance a little bit narrow so we don't have any sort of enemies allowed to come in whenever they feel like it. So let's place that just there. Then I'm thinking we should be able to just build kind of around like this. And it looks like we're already gonna be needing some log walls, but you know what? That should be okay. All right, I literally just ran out of log walls, so I'm gonna head back to the base to see if our other trees are grown. But this is how our base is looking so far. It does look kind of okay, but I'm pretty happy with the progress. And literally right next to our castle base is the fairy biome as well. Alrighty, I did get some more log walls to finish this off, so I'm gonna place this log wall just here, then another one over here, and we have officially closed off our castle base. Now, as I said, I did kind of want to bring more log log walls over here. So I am going to pick up some of these log walls and just build backwards. So if I pick up these two, I honestly should be able to build something here. I really just love the color of the way that the fairy biome looks. So I think building out towards it will make it look really pretty. So let's place this log wall over here. Then I just have to wait for a couple more tree saplings to grow and I should be able to build it outwards. But while I'm waiting for that, I am going to start on my entrance inside. So let's go into all of our blueprints. And the way that I want to start on this entrance, I do have a fountain that I want to add here right at the entrance. So let's go ahead and look in here at our fountain. Here we go. We have the gray brick fountain. We're gonna place that right in the middle. There we go. And look, we have a fountain in our entrance and it looks so pretty. Then we also do have some fairy lights single. I am going to add them just at the entrance too. So let's go ahead and add them here. And we do have a little visitor at our castle base right now. Hi, Al. Oh gosh. All right, guys. Well, since we're gonna have a couple enemies, I think we definitely need some defense blueprints in our entrance. But before we do go outside again for tonight, I'm gonna add some more of these fairy lights inside the actual castle, just like this. And since I am gonna be hungry 24/7, I do think I'm actually going to start on my kitchen. So we have some farm plots and also a crock pot. So we're gonna place these farm plots just over here. You know what? I'm thinking we're gonna place our farm plots in the corner so it's not actually in the way, because we do want to make this a pretty kitchen. Then over here in our kitchen area, we can also add some shelves. Now, also just in our storage, I'm going to place some med kits here because I feel like that is pretty appropriate to put in a kitchen area. You always need med kits. And also, instead of doing regular tables, I really want to add these red gray brick tables because I think it definitely suits the vibe of a castle. So I have this red brick table and also this gray brick table. I'm going to be adding these two just here. See, already that looks so cool. This place definitely has no color. So instead of normal chairs, I'm going to be adding pillars as the chairs for these little tables here. And I'm even going to add some flowers on the tables as well. So if I take these daisies out right here, I can place one just there and one just here as well. And already that looks so much better. Now to add even more color, I think I'm going to add maybe a flower bush planter in the corner here. Then as the entrance, I'm going to add a cloth frame just here and even a cloth frame over here in the corner. That way when you walk into the food section, it looks nice and pretty and colorful. And obviously the main colors in our castle base has to be pink. So we're going to be painting that just here. Look at how pretty that already looks. And low-key, I can't lie, I honestly might add some log walls here kind of just to close this off. I actually do have some fences right here. So I can just place one fence here, then one fence over on the side. And you know what? Just to make this a little bit more believable in my castle base, I'm going to add one of these signs right here. I'm just going to place it in front of this little thing right here. And I'm going to write on it, do not enter. Just so it makes it feel a little bit more believable that you cannot enter past there because there are really bad naughty beings up the top, guys. All right, I'm still thinking we need a bunch of lighting in here. So I wonder if I have any more fairy lights. I do have some of the fairy light doubles. I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of these lights, but it should be okay, I guess. I'm just gonna place them around here. So if I place one here and another one over here, it does look pretty good, I think. And it adds a lot more lighting into our castle base. And I'm already loving how this looks. And look, our carrots grew. Yes, that means we can make a bunch of stews for our kitchen. Now, because this back area is still looking like there's not much lighting going on, I am going to add some lights just at the back here. Let's add one here. Oh, it looks like it literally is a part of the window. How cool is that? Okay, now that we have the fairy lights up here in our dining area, I'm really thinking that the wolf head does belong maybe up here. If I can place it up there, I don't know if I can, but... Or maybe we could just put it in the corner here. I don't know, guys. Where should we put it? Maybe it looks cool just like right here. Ooh, that looks awesome. Okay, this looks way better. Now for the seating area, like I have been talking about, we're going to be adding the pillows. I only do have 3 pillars, so hopefully the furniture trader has one today that I can use. Let's add one pillar here, one pillar just here. This is kind of like a cozy dining area. And of course, out of all the days, there's no pillars here. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I'm going to buy some flower vases and we'll just honestly wait to see if a pillar shows up in the next couple of days. And then of course, lastly, I will be adding a plate to each table. Let's add one plate there and one plate there. It honestly looks like more of a restaurant rather than a castle, but honestly, if I had a castle, I would probably have a restaurant inside of my castle as well. Now, I did say that I wanted this area to be more of a storage area, but maybe instead I could add the gray brick chairs. I can add one bench on this side and then one bench on this side, which already looks so good. Ah, the deer's here to visit! Oh Oh no! Luckily he can't get in. Oh gosh. The deer is so scary sometimes. Oh, he got in! No! I see him. He's right there. Deer, please don't come here. How about I can offer you some stew, deer? All right, now that it is daytime, we can go ahead and start back out on our entrance. So we do have a mailbox here, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna add my mailbox right there. And of course I have to paint my mailbox pink. Then out the front here, honestly, I'm just gonna add some trees just like this to make it colorful once you walk in. But now in our main entrance, I do have a bunch of torches. So I'm gonna add one torch here and then one torch here on the side. I feel like this is helping it look more like a castle base. And honestly, because it is uneven, I'm thinking I'm just gonna place one torch over here, then another torch on this side as well. Okay, wait, this is so much better. Look at that. Yes. Alrighty, I'm also wondering if we can add a sign up here. We do have a wall mountable sign. Let's just bring that up right here. All right, unfortunately, I can't add it on here. I think I can only add it on walls like this. So if I just do this, I'm just gonna write Kiki's castle base. Uh-oh. The deer is back. The deer is not our friend, guys. All right, guys, I do have some more log walls. I am meant to be building the back of my base, but for now, I'm just going to be focusing on the inside. So I'm definitely thinking I want to build a bedroom kind of as soon as you walk in. So I'm going to attach these log walls over here, just like this. So as soon as you walk in, it'll be my bedroom. Now my bedroom, I'm going to have these large toadstools just over here. Then I'm going to grab my giant bed out from my inventory and place it over here. And this is obviously going to be my main bed. Then in the corner here, I'm going to be adding this flower pot. I do have flowers back at the base, but I think we should be honestly able to grab some flowers over here. So let's grab this flower here and also this flower here. And I think this should be enough to use for our flower pot. This base is honestly looking so pretty right now. Just because I am already out here, maybe I could add these leaf pinwheels just as a little side area. Oh, I even have a mossy rock as well. Guys, I am getting so distracted. Oh, this is so much fun. Let's add this mossy rock right here and another one over here. Then add a gray brick bench as well. We're gonna add one here. Then I'm thinking it would be perfect to add one in this corner as well. It does kind of blend with the background here, but it honestly should be fine. Maybe if we add a hedgerow behind it, it'll bring in a little bit of color. Okay, that looks a lot better. Oh, and we can even add a little mushroom light here as well. Just to add a bit of lighting in here. Oh yeah, that looks totally amazing. Alrighty, now that that is done, we're gonna be grabbing out our cloth frames. And I'm even gonna place a fairy archlight in the entrance as well. Oh, we could even add a fairy archlight in this entrance too, just to make it look a little bit better. Let's add that right there. Perfect. Okay, that looks really good. Now when we go into our bedroom, we're going to be adding the cloth frame. So let's add this cloth frame over here. And obviously we have to paint it pink. And really, I'm not the biggest fan of how the cloth frame looks on its own. So I'm thinking we could add just the toadstools out the front, just like this. Then we walk in and it's our little bedroom. Okay, this is looking much better. Now on the sides here, we're going to be adding a nightstand. We're going to add one nightstand just here, then another one over on this side, making it look like a classic kind of bedroom. This castle base is honestly so crazy. I didn't even expect that I would be able to do this. Then I'm thinking maybe on the side of my bedroom, we could add these two clownfish chairs just to give it a bit of color. Then I'm going to add this picnic blanket underneath my bed. And now that I also do have all of the flowers, let's add them in here. Oh, that looks so pretty. Look at that. It even made the flower pot yellow. Oh, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Okay, I am super duper duper happy with how this bedroom looks. The furniture trader is back again today. I'm going to grab some of these chairs and also another pillar for upstairs. Wait, I don't have enough coins? No. Uh-oh, guys, we're gonna have to grab some more coins. I don't know where I'm gonna find any, but hopefully we can find some around because I do at least need one more pillar. That is my main concern for today. All right, guys, after searching all around the map, I managed to find some coins, so I should have enough to buy at least one pillar, I believe. All right, let's just grab this one pillar. All right, since we have our other pillar, we're gonna be placing it just here, and we're gonna be making it that same pink. Oh wait, it is that same pink. Oh, perfect. I honestly love how this dining room looks. It looks so pretty. But now that our bedroom is done, I'm thinking I'm gonna build the bathroom area just over here. Then over in this corner is gonna be my reading nook. So let's bring out our wooden bookshelves. I'm gonna place one bookshelf over here, then another bookshelf over in this corner here. I honestly think it would be really fun if we added a little sign over here that says do not disturb, just so when anyone is reading in the castle, everyone knows not to disturb them. There we go. And that sign right there says do not disturb. Everyone shh. it would be the perfect opportunity to add the bullseye rug just here. Then for my reading area, I can probably just place 2 wooden chairs here. I can place 1 wooden chair there and 1 wooden chair there, just like that. And then you know what? Maybe I'll add a flower in the middle here. That kind of looks cute, I guess. I don't think we have any cloth frames left over, but luckily we do have these lanterns because this room is desperate for lighting. So let's add 1 right over here. Then I'm gonna add 1 on the top there. This is totally looking like a reading room. Oh my gosh, this looks so pretty. Now for the finishing touches of this downstairs area, we're gonna add, of course we have to add the bathrooms. I know it's kind of gross, guys, but you know what? Everyone has to use the bathroom, okay? Let's place 1 toilet just here, then another toilet here. I just realized I have this huge brown mushroom in here. What the heck? You know what, guys? We could just use this as lighting. It looks like a fairy base in here. It looks so crazy. Now I'm thinking out in our front area, I'm just going to add these small puddles over here. I'm gonna add 1 there, and then I'm thinking I'm just gonna add 1 over here in the corner, just like that. And I do have some beanbags left over, so I'm not sure where I'm going to place them. Maybe I can just place them upstairs, or I could low-key just place it in the corner here and have it as a little hangout area, I guess. When in doubt, just put things in a corner. Now, I do officially have my log walls. I'm just going to place 1 log wall on the side here, then another log wall on the side here to separate our bathrooms, just like that. But our castle base is officially complete. Now, let's do a little walkthrough. Here is our beautiful entrance that states Kiki's Castle Base. We have a mailbox, a fountain on entry, a little seating area for the front with obviously a lot of mushrooms. Then we have our torches for our entrance. Then once you walk in here in the bottom floor, this is my beautiful bedroom. And my bedroom, of course, has a bed, some seating, and 2 flower pots as well. Then outside, when you walk out here, is our bathroom area. It has 2 toilets and 1 for any visitor guest. Then in the corner here is just a little seating area. As you can see, we can sit here at any time and be chill. Then when you walk in over here, this is our quiet reading area. Shh, everyone. This is where anyone can read, and it clearly says do not disturb, so people can get all their reading time in. Then once we go upstairs, this upstairs area is our main dining room and eating area, and then back here is our kitchen and storage. Then here is my dining table, and also another dining table for any guests that we have stay in our castle. Then here is our do not enter area, because we have a lot of dangerous enemies kept up here. You see them? Yeah, you don't want to mess with them, and you don't want them to come down here either. So we just tell everybody to do not enter. Then once we go outside, around here is just our danger zone. So we have any lurking enemies like alpha wolves, normal wolves, and any other bears. Then we have a little shed area. This will be for any bunnies that want to come and stay. Then out here is our exit, and this is where we get all of our food sources in the fairy biome. But this is officially my 99 Nights in the Forest castle base. On this channel, we've built safe bases at our campfire, even safe sky bases. But have you ever seen a safe treehouse base? Today, we'll be building the safest treehouse base in the brand new fairy biome. This treehouse will have maximum protection, a staircase to get us up, and everything that we will need to survive 99 nights, while staying completely out of reach from any dangerous enemies. Will I survive in this treehouse base, or will everything go wrong? Watch till the end to find out, and make sure to hit that subscribe button to give me good luck. Alright guys, I just got into the game and I have equipped the assassin class, and I've also dropped myself the decorator class on an alt account. But our main goals for today is to try and level up the campfire so we can reveal the entire fairy biome. Today, we're going to be building a treehouse base in the brand new fairy biome in the mother tree. I know that there are a bunch of tree houses around the map, but I thought it would be way more interesting to build a treehouse base around the mother tree. The campfire has now been expanded. Let's go ahead and kill some bunnies to get a pelt for tomorrow. And I'm honestly super excited to build a base up in the mother tree. This is probably going to be one of the craziest builds I have ever done. But comment down below, have you ever built a safe treehouse base before? And if you have, how long did it take you? And also, if you're wondering why my campfire is green, that's because I have equipped the alien fire, because I do want the alien event to spawn, just so I can try and get myself some extra armor as well. Bunnyfoot is now secured. Let's try and get ourselves a wolf pelt. Okay, wolf pelt on first go. I will take that. I have been having such bad luck lately in 99 nights, but I'm kind of glad that we're getting good luck today. And of course, as you guys know, I have to pick up the chairs because the chairs are instantly going to get us to 20 wood in our crafting bench. Now, to build our staircase up to actually get to the top of the mother tree, we're gonna have to get a bunch of scrap to build shelves because shelves are probably the easiest way to actually build a stair spiral. So let's just try and grab any scrap that we see. And whoa, I see a bunch of cultists here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna grab this bear corpse really quickly. The campfire is now at level 4 and the pelt trader is here. I'm going to grab a good sack and a good axe just to help start us off. All right, so my goals before actually building this treehouse base, I am gonna need to max out the fire and also grow the mother tree. So once I maxed out the fire, then we can focus on getting some acorns to actually build this tree. But for now, I just need to focus on one thing at a time. I'm getting pretty lucky with fuel canisters, which is really good. And I even see a hospital over there. Yes, let's go. All right, I think today is probably the best luck that I have actually gotten. I even got a ruby chest on day 3. Let's go ahead and open up this ruby chest. And of course, it's just a riot shield. I don't even want this. Oh my gosh. The riot shield is probably one of the most L aura things that you can get. So I'm pretty disappointed in that. But comment down below when's the earliest time you've ever gotten a ruby chest. I have also just seen the UFOs crash somewhere over here, I think. So I'm gonna go and check that out to see if there's any weapons in there early on. I will be killing these aliens. Goodbye, aliens. And they also do have some pretty good scrap around this area, I will say. Oh, wait, how did these aliens die? Yo! I got a laser cannon! Oh, this is so perfect! Oh, yes. Okay. The laser fence is actually going to be perfect for my treehouse base. I think that'll give us a lot of protection in our treehouse base, which is exactly what we need. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump all of this in the fire, and our fire is completely maxed out. And it's maxed out on day 4. We also do have a bunch of scrap now, which is perfect. I am just going to spam buy shelves. I do have 12 shelves, which should be enough. All right, I am now heading over to the fairy biome to try and grow this mother tree. We are going to be turning this tree into looking a little bit sad to it looking a lot prettier. But my vision for this tree house is to obviously buy a lot of fairy lights and to make it look as fairy-esque as possible. All right, I currently have 3 acorns. I want to see if I can get at least 5 more. And I do now currently have 9 acorns. Hopefully this should be enough. Because if it's not enough, then I literally don't know what is. All right, let's see where this one needs to go. Okay. So this one might need to go all the way over here. So I might need a couple for these ones. There we go. And just like that, the giant tree has been restored. Now I'm gonna go head back to our fire to grab a couple more resources to build our treehouse base. And just like that, guys, look at it. The giant tree has been restored and it looks absolutely beautiful. I'm not really sure where I'm going to build my treehouse base yet, but obviously I'm thinking it'll be kind of up here. Because if we're building a spiral staircase, we're going to need to build around it like this. Then we can probably just build it somewhere up here. So we could even maybe build some log walls around there, but all I really care about is it looking really beautiful and pretty. Guys, I think I just found the perfect pet for my treehouse base. Yep, Kiwi. You are coming with me. And he is going to be my little treehouse pet forever. Now that the giant tree has been restored and we also do have a strong axe, we can now start building at our brand new treehouse base. How I'm going to do this is I'm going to build shelves up like this. I'm just going to have to try and find the perfect way to do it. I think let's place this shelf up here. Oh gosh, guys, this is already hard. Oh my gosh. Okay. Then I'm just going to place it like this kind of perfectly. Oh yeah. This is actually going to be pretty hard. Then one like that. I will say it is already looking like a staircase, which is kind of cool. Now, before we do get back to building our staircase, the most fun part is now among us, guys. We get to buy the furniture from the furniture trader, and this is probably one of the most exciting things that I do in 99 nights. All right, let's have a look. I'm going to need to buy a bunch of fairy lights, obviously, because that's very on brand. I'm going to buy some of these street lanterns and also a picnic blanket. Let's buy this cloth frame. Oh, and and a bunch of bush planters. Yes, this is perfect. I'm gonna buy 2 of these fairy light arches, and I think with the rest of my money, I might just buy like a bookshelf or something. I feel like that would be cute. And that's all the money we have for items, but when the furniture trader comes back, we can buy a bunch more things. But now I'm gonna be getting back to building my staircase. And look at how crazy my staircase looks already. Oh, wow. This is kind of insane. I think let's then place this shelf right here. I should be able to jump up. One more like this. And I am gonna build one all the way around. Oh, that's a really hard jump. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh! No! Oh my gosh, yep, I'm cooked. Oh, wow. I'm gonna have to move some things because that's kind of insane. Although the deer is glitched right now, which is kind of perfect. But I do have to say that was actually kind of insane that he made me fall like that. All right, I think I just decided that I'm gonna have to build around it because, yeah, that way was not working. Oh my gosh. So I think I'm just gonna have to build it this way. Let's place that right there. And we're gonna place another one on the side here. Hopefully I can just get it. Oh man, this is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, I honestly think this is probably the highest that we can build it, maybe. I mean, we could go even higher, but then again, I feel like the most open space is probably right here. So we have the most freedom to build. I do honestly just need to find a way to get rid of this thing, though. Okay, let me just jump down here really quickly. Wait, what the heck? I'm literally floating right now. Am I like breaking the game? What's going on? Now that our staircase is done, the way that I'm gonna build the floors is through the enchanted farm plots. So we're gonna have to get a bunch of wood to craft those, and I'm gonna craft probably about like 4 of them, so we're gonna need 40 wood. But luckily I do have a strong axe. All right, all of the enchanted farm plots are now built. Let's jump all the way up to the top of our treehouse base and build the base of the floor. And guys, jumping up here is a lot harder than I remembered. So just give me a little moment. Thinking maybe I could even build the floor maybe like around here. Like this could be cool. Gonna build one there. Oh my gosh. I keep falling. There's not gonna be any worries once we actually build our teleporter. It's gonna be a lot easier to get around. But here is the base of our floor. And I'm just gonna build it a bunch all along here. Let's build it out like this. Okay, this is actually looking really cute so far. And obviously I have this little guy right here, and his name is going to be Roger. Everybody comment down below, hi Roger. And I think he's really cute. Let's place another one of these enchanted farm plots out here like this to make a bigger floor. I will say the floor is actually super duper pretty, but I do want to expand the floor just a little bit, so I'm gonna buy some more farm plots. Then we can build even more. The furniture trader is back, but the only bad news is that I probably have about 30 coins. Oh wait, there's a bank right here. Scratch that. Guys, that was actually perfect timing. I spoke way too soon because there is literally coins right here, and the furniture trader is right there too. Oh my gosh. I have never heard of more perfect timing. I accidentally placed down my laser fence. I really wanted to use that for my base. Oh gosh, no. That sucks. Wow, Alpha Wolf, I really hope you're happy. And now you're just a piece of steak, so bye-bye. All right, now where is that pesky little furniture trader? I think he is just right over here. Oh, we can use this painting thing right here. Oh, yes, and I can buy these flowers. Okay, I'm gonna buy this gray brick bench and also this cloth frame. And you know what? We're gonna buy a wooden nightstand as well, and I think I'm gonna call it there. I think right now I have enough to buy one teleporter. I'm just gonna buy that. Oh, wait, I don't have enough scrap. Oh, no, I'm gonna need to go out and get some scrap, guys. All right, we're gonna build the first teleporter here at the base. Then we're gonna need some more wood to buy a second teleporter as well and put it at our treehouse base. And also, yes, if you're wondering, I haven't saved any of the kids because the kids actually give you more chance of rain. And I'm trying to keep my fire as high as it is so it doesn't keep raining, because that's the curse. When you get the kids, it actually rains even more. And that is not something I want to be dealing with. But now that all my tree farm is now grown, we are going to cut it down and build some more farm plots. All right, we have 40 wood currently. I'm going to buy maybe about 2 more farm plots and see how well that gets us. And we're going to replant all these farm trees. But guys, make sure to like this video right now if you also love 99 Nights in the Forest. Oh, and would you look at that? look at all the food that's growing in our treehouse base. This is so cool. All right, I'm gonna extend the floor out this way. I feel like it'd be kind of cool if we extended it out here as well. And of course, we have to pick up all of this food as well. Oh my gosh, this is so much food. Well, I guess we're gonna have infinite food resources, but that's good anyway because it will actually help out with our fire a lot. I mean, technically speaking, we actually could just build some shelf walls, but I'm not really a fan of shelf walls at all. It feels a little cheap. But I do have this good bed right here. I'm thinking I do want to place the bed right in the middle to get the best view. And I do also have a wooden nightstand. Now, okay, does this look a little crazy or do you think it's okay? I feel like it's all right. Oh, wait, this looks so pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this tree house is actually insane. I'm definitely gonna need a lot more walls and floors because I do want to extend it out a lot more. This is only just the bedroom and I am getting way ahead of myself right now. So the perfect little touch that I could add is this little picnic blanket. I'm just a little worried with the picnic blanket. You're not gonna really be able to see it unless I place it like that. Oh, okay. Look at that. But guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now if you already love the way that my treehouse base looks, because I think it looks so aesthetic. And I genuinely have endless food here. Look, this is my treehouse. All right, now enough glazing my treehouse. I am going to go and get some more log walls. I now officially have enough to craft another teleporter, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I do also have a bunch of enchanted farm plots, so we can build a lot more floors. I'm just gonna place a lot of these logs into the crafting bench so I can craft some log walls. Then it will officially feel like a treehouse base. Alrighty, I do only have 3 log walls, but I feel like that should be enough to start off with. Then we can really start to decorate our treehouse base. I already have my bedroom pretty much down pat in my treehouse base. I think what I want to do is maybe buy a table. So I'm gonna buy this stump table, and we could even buy some candles, and oh, we could even buy a fountain. Guys, I feel like that's a little too much, but you know what? It's fine. And I'm also gonna buy some bean bags and these single fairy lights. There we go. Let's go upstairs and start decorating. Okay, I'm feeling like I kind of want to build on the side here. The only issue with that is there's a literal big tree thing there. So that won't really work. I even had some cake grow in my treehouse. Aw. I'm gonna need one more enchanted farm plot just here. Then honestly, I'm thinking I'm gonna just build my teleporter over here. That's probably the easiest place that we can put it. Just like that. Oh my god. Bro! What happened? I just got flung. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was actually insane. What the heck just happened? I guess I got caught underneath the teleporter. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. And my teleporter actually lights the place up so much, which is so beautiful. But now that that is all charged up, let's go ahead and place some log walls around here and also here as well. Okay, now I'm thinking for my dining area, it could probably somewhere over here. So I'm gonna take out my stump table from my inventory and I'm going to place it right here on the edge, just so we get we get lunch with a view. Since this is our little farm area, I'm going to place these street lanterns right here. And now let's place some candles right over here. And you know what? I'm going to place a beanbag right here too. And this is going to be a pink beanbag, obviously, because pink is my favorite color. So let's paint it pretty and pink. There we go. And I don't really know where I'm going to place this fountain, but now I'm thinking the fountain could probably go right here. Wow, look at this beautiful base. I'm going to look at this in free cam right now and see what it looks like. Whoa, this looks so cool. The only issue with this is that the stairs are kind of just like not even important anymore. But I feel like that's okay because we have a teleporter, and the teleporter is the most important thing about this. This is what is going to get us from our base to our treehouse base. And look, I just get to jump right down here and have a good sleep. But it is getting a little squishy right now, I will say. So I'm gonna need to build some more floors. This would honestly be a pretty good AFK base because the deer just tried to get me and he didn't even eat me. So that's actually pretty good. But it is now time to arrive back to our base, and I am going to get some wood again so I can then extend my treehouse floor. Oh, and I also just realized as well, we have to build a sanctuary for Roger. That's probably like the most important thing to do. Oh, I almost forgot about Roger. I feel bad. Sorry, Roger. I promise I still love you. Let's charge this teleporter up and head back to our little treehouse. There we go. Now I do have 2 of those enchanted farm plots, so I'm gonna place place one right there. Oh yeah, this is way, way, way more room. Then we can even place one to the side right here. That way it feels a little bit more spacious. And yeah, I bought a lightning rod. I think I'm gonna place the lightning rod just here, just so I don't get lightning struck. But guys, if you could rate my treehouse base out of 10, what would you rate it? Because right now, honestly, I would probably give it like a solid 6, because it's not looking the best, but I really had to make do with what I had. Oh, I could even add like this bush thing right here. That would be super adorable. Oh, I know what I can place here. I can place my crockpot here. That should be perfect. I'm also definitely going to need some protection, so I'm just going to place these right here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he was trying to push me up. That's not very nice. Oh, he pushed me. Hey, that's mean. I think my goals for tomorrow is to just get at least one more log wall. And I'm gonna bring this little crock pot over in my inventory so I can bring it to our treehouse base. And I'm just gonna teleport back over because that rude wolf decided to push me off. But at least we're home sweet home. Oh, look, a piece of cake again. Okay, I'm gonna place this cake right here. I feel like it definitely suits being right there. I don't think I can pick up these fences without picking up the street lantern. But we're gonna place the street lantern back here where it was, and boom. Oh wait, I just realized this fountain can be like my little pool area. Oh yeah, I got a pool in my treehouse. Okay, crockpot is definitely going right here. Then I think my fences can go just here around the crockpot. One can go right there, and the other one can go right there. That way our food is protected at all times. But the treehouse base is actually looking really good so far. Obviously, treehouses aren't meant to be huge, so this is actually really good progress. We got a teleporter, we have a bed, we have the crockpot, we have everything that we need to survive in this treehouse base pretty much forever. And guys, if you thought that I forgot about this little guy, Roger, no, I didn't. We are gonna be building him a little sanctuary over this way right here. I am gonna start by building a little floor, just kind of like this. Then I'm gonna build another one on this side, just like this. And this is gonna be Roger's little home. I also even do have like a little paint thing I can put for him. I just don't think I can place it anywhere. Oh wait, I can place it right here. That's so perfect. Look. Wow, Roger has a little picture in his base. You know what? We're gonna put some pretty little fairy lights in Roger's new base. So we're gonna put one over here and also one over here. And Roger, sweetie, this is your brand new home, except I have a lot more to do. Oh, Roger almost just jumped off. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to build some log walls around here because we need to set boundaries. We can't have Roger just jumping off. We did this for him. Guys, I've honestly decided to go on a little bit of an adventure to find a taming flute for Roger because, you know, I can't have him jumping off. That's just too dangerous for my little Roger. So, we're just gonna find one of those taming areas. Oh, I see one right here. Oh, yes, Roger, you are mine forever. I do believe for the Kiwis, we do just need one berry. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a berry so we can tame him. Then at least that way, once we get back to the treehouse base, he can just sit his butt down. All right, I found a little berry. I'm going to grab this berry right here. Let's go back to the fire. Let's go ahead and place everything down right here. Let's grab this little taming flute and oh, he angry. Oh, we're gonna be attacked tonight. Okay, Roger, don't worry. You are safe with me, I promise. Oh, there he is, look. Okay, Roger, there we go. Look at that. Roger is now mine. But I do want little Roger to kind of sit over here because I'm kind of worried about him. I can't lie. Roger, come this way. Come this way, Roger. Please, I need you to stay safe away from the cultists. Let's go ahead and just make him sit right there. Good boy, Roger. Oh, aren't you just the little cutest boy in the world? Look at him. Oh my gosh, he's even sitting down on his butt. That's so cute. The cultist attack is officially over. It is now time to take Roger to his brand new home. And I know he's gonna love it. All right, it looks like he's following me onto the teleporter. Come on, Roger, you have to see your new house. Wait, did he come with me? Uh-oh. He didn't. Uh-oh. Where did Roger go? Did Roger make it? I don't know if he made it. Oh, no. That's not good. Okay, you know what? It's fine. You know what? I'm gonna have to go on without Roger, guys. At least he knows he has a beautiful home waiting for him right here. This is his beautiful house. Roger, you have a home here now forever. I want to call him. Please come over here, Roger, please. I don't think he can make it up here. I think he's actually on the ground right now. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. Can you jump up here? Can you make it? Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Come on. on. All right, just a little jump. Come on. Oh gosh, he's trying. He's really trying his best. Well, it's okay, Roger. You know what? You could just sit down here and I'll just pretend that you're upstairs. I'm also thinking now I'm going to move my teleporter because it is kind of in the way. So let's go ahead and pick up this teleporter. I think I should be able to pick it up, right? Please tell me I can. Well, guys, I guess it's official. You cannot pick up teleporters. But you know what? It's fine. Because at least our treehouse base looks absolutely beautiful. This is the main part of our treehouse right here. We have a bedroom. We have a pool area. We have safety. We have a crockpot for infinite food. This is our little seating area for dinner time. Then when we go up here, this is our teleporter. Then this part right over here is Roger's little sanctuary. Little Roger. But our treehouse base is officially complete. There is a new hidden construction area in 99 Nights in the Forest that was supposed to become something huge, but was never completed. The elves vanished, the build was abandoned, and everything stopped. Until now. Today, my sister and I are building the one and only North Pole and turning this abandoned area into the coziest place in 99 Nights in the Forest. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new and watch until the end to see this crazy transformation. All right, Eves, are you ready to build the one and only North Pole today?
I'm ready. And since we're building the North Pole, we basically are becoming elves.
Exactly. We are going to be Santa's best little helpers. But for right now, we're going to start off by leveling up this campfire, and I'm going to try and find where the North Pole area is. So where we're going to be building today is, you know that little construction area that hasn't been finished yet?
Oh, yes.
But guys, make sure to hit that like button right now if you also love Santa and the elves, and comment down below what you would want for Christmas. And Eves, what would you want for Christmas?
I want Robux.
Yeah, me too. I want a bajillion Robux.
No. You're getting coal because you're on the naughty list.
All right, I think I'm also going to start off by getting some pelts. So we're going to get a bunny foot and also a wolf pelt. Oh, and I also see some of the elves that need saving. We're definitely going to be saving them a little bit later on because we can get so many cool presents from them. All right, I've also come over to these gingerbread houses over here. I think some of these places have blueprints and also presents in there. Let's open up our first present and see what we get. Okay, we got kunai and rifle ammo, and maybe there's blueprints over here. Oh, there's a candy cane arch and also a cookie rug. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so perfect for our North Pole. All right, it looks like I've collected everything from over here, so right now I'm just gonna try and find some more pelts and max out this fire. All right, I finally got my bunny foot and my wolf pelt. Let's go and trade. All right, let's finally do our trading. Good sack, and also let's just get a good axe for now because we're gonna need a lot of log walls if we want to create the North Pole. And Eves, I have officially run into the area that we'll be building the North Pole at, and oh my gosh, it is messy in here. We are gonna clean this up a lot. All right, my sister and I are really close to maxing out the fire, but I do see on the map right now that the furniture trader is here, and I do have some coins that I can use to get some things, so let's see if the furniture trader has anything good for us today. All right, I see the furniture trader, and the first thing that I'm gonna be getting is a sign. I'm also gonna buy the festive couch and the Santa's mailbox. We definitely have to buy some fairy lights as well. Let's also buy these street lanterns, and there's a cute little mailbox here. Oh, I love the mailbox. Oh, but it's 10 coins. Oh gosh. Never mind. Let's just buy a cloth frame, and then we can buy a bunch of stuff later because I think we will also be raiding the cultist stronghold, which will give us so many coins. And it looks like my sister also has finally maxed out the fire.
Yep, the fire is maxed out. We also have a bunch of more oil barrels in case.
Perfect. Now, I've also placed all of our blueprints right here. So when we're finished getting all of our log walls ready, we can use this and we can start building our Santa's North Pole. All right, my sister and I just finished raiding the cultist stronghold. Let's go ahead and open up this ruby chest, and hopefully we can get a chainsaw. That would definitely help with getting some of our logs. And I just got a thorn body. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know. We really need a chainsaw.
All right, my sister and I grinded a little bit before we start building our North Pole. We have 276 wood, and we have a bunch of tree farms going on over here. My sister did a really good job with growing all these. So hopefully by the end of this, we should have at least 400 wood.
A few minutes later.
And there we go. We officially have 408 wood. What I'm going to do is in our crafting bench 4, we finally have our present machine. I'm going to go ahead and craft that, but we will be placing it at our North Pole instead. And I think also we're just going to spam a bunch of log walls. I'm going to start off with 25, I think. I feel like that's a good number. Then also while we're here, I think we can go ahead and craft our giant bed as well. Perfect. And now I think it is time to head over to our new North Pole area. I'm going to grab all my blueprints. There is so much in my inventory right now. Oh my goodness me.
All right, I will grab some of these blueprints as well, and let's bring them over to the North Pole.
And also because this is an open area and it is nighttime soon, we might have to just be a little careful of the deer.
All right, I just dropped off all of the blueprints. I'm heading back to the fire because it's too dangerous.
Yeah, I know it is a little dangerous. All right, it is finally daytime. I'm going to head over to our brand new North Pole area and start placing down some of our log walls, but we have a little bit of an issue. There's a mammoth inside of our North Pole.
Oh, great. That means if we do kill the mammoth, though, we get a bunch of food.
That is so true. I just killed him and I got ribs, I got steak. Oh, this is going to be perfect.
All right, I'm at the Stronghold again. I'm just here so we can get more gems to make some teleporters.
Oh my gosh, the log walls are literally gingerbread as well. This is gonna look so perfect as the North Pole. Oh my gosh, Eves, I cannot wait for you to see this. What the heck? This actually looks so cool. All right, I am almost finished up with my walls. I just have a couple more to place down. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to place my wall down just like this. Also like this as well to create a little entrance. I think I'm just gonna cut this tree down though. Although it really looks pretty because it looks like a Christmas tree, but it just doesn't really suit, you know, this vibe right now. All right, let's make this entrance a little bit more wider, just like this is perfect. And oh gosh, I just realized it's nighttime, which means the deer is probably out soon. Oh gosh, the deer is out. Hey deer, you're not welcome into the North Pole, okay? You're evil. Although you look like Santa, you're kind of evil.
He's a reindeer now.
Okay, I think it's time to go back to the fire and we'll start decorating again tomorrow. All right, the base of our North Pole is ready. Let's go ahead and place these defense blueprints down just to keep us safe in our little area over here. We have so many blueprints over here, so let's grab these as well.
All right, I just got a chainsaw. We are locked in.
All right, it is a little bit dark in this North Pole, so I think what we're going to need is we're definitely going to need some torches. So I might go back to the base real quickly and craft those. All right, now that we have a bunch of things in our crafting bench, we're also going to go ahead and build this teleporter just so we can teleport back to our campfire at any time. And Eves, are you ready to build the rest of the North Pole today?
I'm ready.
All right, there is our North Pole. Let's go ahead inside here and I'm just going to grab some of my blueprints.
All right, and with the furniture trader, again, we have a bunch of coins. I'm literally just going to buy everything I see. All right, there we go. A bunch of pillows, even some bean bags. All right, there we go. That's everything. And Kiki, I even got us a sign.
Oh, yes. I think I have a sign as well, but we can have double the signs now. All right, I think over here in this little corner, I am going to make a little bedroom for the elves because, you know, the elves are working so hard all day that they need somewhere to sleep, right?
All right, I just built myself a sled with some extra coins. Now we can get a bunch of scrap and everything we need super quickly.
I've placed these walls down and now I'm going to place a cloth frame just in front here. And oh gosh, I'm really going to need to get that teleporter going since it's almost nighttime. But pretty much this base is going to be all green and red themed. And of course, I cannot forget out the front, we need to add the Santa mailbox because Santa needs to put a lot of presents into our mailbox, you know, unless you've been naughty this year.
Oh gosh, the deer is here.
Oh, hello dear, you were not invited in. Oh my gosh, we are cooked.
All right, I just made a sign in our North Pole and it says the North Pole. That looks so cute.
All right, I'm just picking up some of these tents as well. And I'm gonna go save the second kid and grab the blue tent too. Just because I think it would be really cute to have like a little area for the elves because that is where they'll be sleeping at night. I've just crafted the second teleporter. Now I'm gonna head over to the North Pole and place it down there so it's easy to get back and forth whenever we need to. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna place this teleporter somewhere out here, just like this. And I'm just gonna charge it up in case I need to get back ASAP. All right, now that that's done, I think it would be really cute to add this sled right here next to our sign. All right, now in this little bedroom, I'm gonna be placing these tents down. I'm gonna place one just here and also one just right here. All right, now I will say I have been struggling a lot with trying to keep the deer out. So I think I'm gonna try and find a way today to keep him out. Let's see. I think I've got these walls walls right here. I just create a little double wall here. Okay, this isn't looking as bad as I thought it was. This is actually looking pretty good.
All right, I've got some more defense blueprints. I'm just going to add them in here so we have more safety away from the deer.
All right, this is looking really good right now. I think what I'm going to do is over here, this is going to be the elf workshop. I'm going to add this present machine right here. And then I'm also going to add a bunch of tables as well. Oh, look, and there's our friend. How lovely of him.
All right, it seems like though with these really tall walls, he cannot get in.
What the heck?
Oh, never mind. He's in too. Ah! All right, I'm hiding in a gingerbread house.
Yeah, I think that would be smart. All right, now I'm going to build this little gingerbread crock pot right here. Look at how cute and Christmassy this looks. And of course, we have to add some fences around here. Let's place this just like this. And we have to paint everything green and red. All right, I think with this, we're just going to paint all of this green. And I also do have a bunch of shelves as well that we can put all of our stews on. So let's place these here. And I also think I have an extra farm plot somewhere. I may have dropped it.
Also, our present machine says 13 seconds. What happens in 10 seconds now?
Wait, what?
I think it's about to start.
That means we're gonna get all the presents in the world. And you know what? I'm also gonna place these wooden tables here as well, because this needs to be the little workstation for all the elves. And look, we got a present. Let's go. Let's see what happens when we open this. Oh, wow. I got a fuel canister. Don't need that.
All right, I'm gonna open my present too. Let's see what we get. Okay, I got some ammo. Honestly, that's pretty useful since the deer is able to get in here.
Yeah, I agree. All right, I think next what I'm gonna be building is Santa and Mrs. Claus's bedroom. Let's go ahead and do this right here. We're gonna place their walls just there. And then I think I have a giant bed somewhere in my inventory. Oh gosh, I have no idea. I keep dying, so I don't know where any of my stuff is gone. All right, since I have these wooden chairs as well, we're going to place them just here. And this is gonna be where all the elves are gonna sit to do their present making. And of course, you know, their present maker is right behind them. So they have a little bit of an advantage here. All right, and it looks like all of our farm plots have grown. So that means we have a lot more stew that we can make for today. And we're gonna need a lot of stew for these elves because these elves always get really hungry. But I do see in my inventory, we do have the gingerbread good bed. And I do want to keep this one green just because I feel like obviously green is definitely more suited to Santa's vibe. There we go. That looks perfect. Oh, Santa is going to love this bedroom. All right, let's also put some lights outside. And you know what? Out here, I'm just gonna add some pillars as well. Oh, look, and I have these candy canes as well. You know what? I feel like Santa would love these as, you know, little side things. Okay, I'm gonna put one fairy light here and one fairy light just here. And then Santa's mailbox can be out the front of his room as well. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Now, of course, around here, I'm gonna be adding some flower bushes to make it all nice and pretty because, you know, Santa has to deal with snow a lot of the time. So maybe some greenery would be nice for him.
All right, I'm currently out trying to get a bunch of scraps so we can make an oil drill just so we never have to come back to our fire.
Perfect. And now I think to bring some more light into this base, I'm also gonna add some lighting around here as well. We can add some fairy light arches. I don't know how I feel about them being just on the wall like this, but I feel like it would look nice if we put something in front of it. So let's add that right here. And now I have to look for my festive couch. I think it should be in my inventory. There it is. Perfect. All right, now let's rotate this. I'm going to put this just here. This will be the little Santa hangout area for all the elves. Okay, and I just found in my little inventory as well, we have this elf scanner. I think I'm just going to add this elf scanner right here. Oh, and this wolf is rudely interrupting me.
All right, I'm currently killing all the cultists, which are the evil elves.
Exactly. They are the evil elves and they're never welcome to our North Pole. And guys, comment down below. Do you think the cultists are on the naughty list or the nice list? Because I definitely think that they're on the naughty list.
They are definitely on the naughty list.
I will say our little gingerbread crockpot has been making infinite food, which is so good.
All right, I just built the oil drill. We no longer have to come back to our campfire ever again. We're not living at the North Pole.
Oh, perfect. I love the North Pole. All right, over here, I have this little hangout area. I think this is really cute, but I think what I want to do is I want to place a rug on the bottom. So let's grab this little cookie rug and put this right here. Oh my gosh, this is looking so cozy.
This looks so cute.
And then you know what? Over here, I'm just gonna add some bean bags. Let's put this right here and this one here. Then I think in front of it, I should have like a log stool. So I'm gonna put this at the back here and also also this stump table. This is perfect. But of course, I have to recolor these beanbags to green. All right, I do also have this candy cane arch right here. I'm going to add this on the side. We need to have as many candy canes as we can.
Kiki, I think a mammoth is in our North Pole.
What the heck? Okay, I think he's at least... Oh my gosh, there's two. Oh my gosh, we are cooked.
Okay, only this one is upset, but it's okay. The defense blueprints just killed him. And oh, look, we got some easy ribs.
Oh my gosh, I love ribs. Oh, we also have some more visitors right now. It's okay. Oh gosh, please don't come in here. I think he's glitched.
He's glitched. Yes.
Oh, perfect. Oh my gosh, no, he's not.
No.
Bruh, get out of here, dear. We did not invite you, sir.
All right, I'm just gonna flash him with the flashlight. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna die.
Oh gosh, I have the teleporting ready. Come in, quick.
Oh, that was such close timing.
We just made it. Guys, the North Pole could never be safe at nighttime because of the deer. But the only way that we could probably make it safe is to, make this temporal accelerometer. But I don't have a gem of the forest. So we're just gonna have to come back here at nighttime. All right, I also have this little snowman. And I think the snowman deserves to be right in the middle just here. And this is gonna be the first thing that we see. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh, it's Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman is way too cute. Oh, look, and the furniture trader even decided to come and visit us. How sweet is that? You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and buy one of these rideable sign wall-mounted things just so we can place it actually outside of our North Pole.
I got some really cool plant lanterns, which are kind of green, and I want to add them out here. We'll just add one right here and then another one right here. Oh, that looks so cute.
This looks perfect. Okay, now I'm going to write on this little sign, Santa's North Pole. There we go. And look at how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness me. We have created the prettiest North Pole ever to exist. Oh, look, my sister even put some meals on the little tables for the elves. That's so sweet.
They're for the elves and, of course, for Santa.
Yes, I mean, Santa likes cookies, and maybe we can put some cookies down for him if we can find cookies.
I also found a statue. We're going to add it right here. And look, it's the owl.
Oh, the owl. Oh, okay, so we're going to place the owl in here, and the owl can enjoy Christmas. All right, now for the finishing touches, I'm going to add this little shovel right here. Oh my gosh, it literally just dropped through. That's just great. Oh my goodness.
All right, here's the shovel.
Oh, there it is. Good job. Okay, let's just add this here so it looks like it's near the snow. Then I think I'm going to add this festive table in the middle of these couches, just like this. Then I think with this festive carpet, it definitely should go underneath this little snowman right here. Oh my gosh, look at how cute this looks.
And we even have another present we can open.
Perfect timing. This is payback for building the best North Pole in 99 Nights in the Forest, and I only just got revolver ammo. Come on.
I know, me too.
Oh, and it looks like my sister put some stew on Santa's bed. Oh, he is going to love that.
I know, right?
All right, now lastly, we're going to be placing these star lamps on top of this little table. And now our North Pole is officially done. How good does this look? Oh my gosh, this is probably one of the best builds I think I have ever done. All right, here is our North Pole. Once we walk inside, this is our little hangout area for the elves. We have little couches, we have bean bags. They can choose which comfort they want. We also have a snowman as well waving. Did you just wave? What the heck?
Yeah, I was waving with the snowman.
Oh, that's so cute. Then over here we have a little table area. Honestly, this is just pretty much a dump of some elf stuff. I have an elf scanner right here. I also have a North Pole sign, and this is our sleds. This is where we go sledding. Now, this area over here is Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus's bedroom. And obviously, my sister left a little stew on there for them. Then over here is our little farm plot area. This is where we make all the stews. And over here is the best part ever, where all the elves make the presents. So guys, if you want presents this year, make sure to comment down below what you want from Santa. And then lastly, over here is where all the elves sleep, because the elves need that beauty sleep to make sure they wrap the best presents ever for Christmas Day. This is our girl-only base in 99 Nights in the Forest. Our goal by the end of this video is to have the girliest base ever while keeping ourselves safe with infinite food, fuel, and traps. Will my sister and I be able to pull off the girliest base and survive 99 nights? Make sure to watch until the end to find out, and hit that subscribe button if you're new to join the Eves and Kiki family. All right, Eves, are you ready to make the girliest base you've ever seen in 99 Nights?
This base is gonna be so girly, and I'm so ready.
And it's gonna be the most pink base you've ever seen. How do you feel about that?
Well, since pink is a girly color, obviously I'm excited, but everyone knows my favorite color is blue.
Well, we might be able to add some blue tinges in there. We'll see. Guys, make sure to like this video right now if you think that my sister and I can make the girliest base ever. I think that we can. All right, first of all, we're gonna focus on getting some wood for the fire and maxing out the fire so we can start decorating.
And since we're gonna need a bunch of wood later in this video, every single tree that you chop, please plant the sapling in our tree farm.
I'll get the saplings, don't you worry. Guys, having tree farms is so much better to help with your progress because literally you get infinite wood. So I'm gonna keep all the saplings over here and then we can place them down a little bit later. But since the fire is at level 3, let's go ahead and explore to see if we can find some fuel canisters and some coal. All right, I got some fuel canisters. Oh, I found a bunch of wood. I'm bringing this all back to the fire.
I've already got a bunny foot and a wolf pelt. I am locked in today.
Oh, we are locked in. Oh, yes, I found a leather body. This is going so well already. All right, while I'm out here, I'm also going to find a bunny foot. Oh, I just realized as well, we should be bringing so much food back to the base as well because even though we're a girly base, we're kind of also big backs.
Yeah, we're going to need a bunch of food because I'm always hungry.
All right, the pelt trader is now here. Let's go ahead and do all of our trading. I'm going to get a good sack with the bunny foot and let's see what I can get with my wolf pelt. I'm honestly going to go with a good axe for now. And also, since we have a little bit of a tree farm going, I think it'll be a good time to start doing our map. All right, there we go. Map is done. All right, I also found a legendary chest. Let's go ahead and open it. And I just got an oil barrel. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take any oil barrels right now. All right, it's day 3 and I've made it to the 3rd kid. I randomly found the 3rd kid, so I think I'm just gonna save him while I'm here so we can bring him back to the campfire and we'll rearrange his tent later on.
I literally just got a strong axe and kunais from a legendary chest.
What? Oh, you're so lucky. I did get a bear pelt though, so I should be able to get a strong axe. Oh, I wish the pelt trader was here. He's not. All right, but I am gonna open up this legendary chest in the squid kid area. Please give me something good. We need something good. No, I got an iron body. Okay, that's not the worst. All right, I'm just gonna go into this little thing here and wait, what are you doing? Wait, we can pick these up? What?
They're called fruit stands.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be perfect for when we get our berries.
Yeah, we're gonna put all of our fruit, all of our carrots and berries on it.
Oh yeah, this is going to be the best girl base in the world. And also, Eves, around the map, if you see any coins at all, make sure to pick them up because later on, we're gonna need to go to the furniture trader to get as much furniture as we can to build our base. So if you see any around, make sure to pick them up.
All right, I'll pick them all up and oh, who's gonna get the ammo crate first?
I am!
All right, we just split the ammo. That's fair.
Also, while I'm here, I do see the little fairy thing here. So I'm going to go to the fairy shop and buy some berries because I really want to plant some berries around so we can make sure our pretty base has all the berries possible. Because obviously berries are very girly.
All right, I'm killing some of these cultists right here just so I can get a bunch of coins for the furniture trader later.
Good idea.
Oh, and the deer's after me. Okay, you know what? I think it's time for me to go back home.
Yeah, me too. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. The deer was literally just in the water. Okay, yeah, I'm coming back right now. All right, there we go. Perfect. All the cultists are down, and hopefully we can get this fire maxed out now. Come on. Yes, let's go.
All right, the fire's maxed out. Let's get to building, Kiki.
All right, I am ready. I think the pelt trader comes tomorrow, so it'll be really good to go ahead and get my strong axe. Then we can start chopping down all the trees and start these walls. All right, pelt trader is here. Let's see what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna upgrade to a giant sack, and I'm also gonna grab a strong axe, of course. The pelt trader just fell on the floor. Bro, are you okay? All right, now that we have a strong axe, let's go ahead and cut down all of our tree farms and then replant them.
All right, for now, I'm gonna put this fruit stand right here just so we can put all of our food in it.
And I don't even think I've saved the first kid yet. So if you see the first kid, do you want to save him?
Yeah, I'll get the first kid. All right, I've killed all of the dogs. Let's go ahead and get this first kid and boom. Hello, buddy.
All right, the furniture trader is here and I have 20 seconds left. Oh my gosh, I have to get as many things as I can. Okay, I'm gonna grab some bean bags. Let's grab some flowers. Also some fairy lights. Okay, I think that's all I can get for now. But I'm gonna bring them back to the fire and use them later on. But we need to get to building walls first. All right, I'm gonna be starting off on our log wall. walls. I think I'm not gonna make this like the biggest base ever. So let's go ahead and just place these right here. And I don't know if I'm gonna make it a square or a circle. I feel like a circle is probably the easiest thing to do. So let's start off by doing this. All right, it's day 25 and I am currently reading the Stronghold without my sister. I'm kind of scared right now. There are so many cultists.
Kiki, you better be safe in there. I can't have you dying.
I'm locked in, okay? Don't worry. I'm locked in for the girls only base. And look, I'm getting so many coins, so when the furniture trader comes back, we are gonna get such better furniture. All right, we almost have all of our stuff ready for our base. Look at our wall. It's looking so good. And oh my goodness me, there are so many cultists. Please die, cultists, die.
Okay, since when was this a boys' base? We didn't invite no boys here.
And of course, look at how messy these boys made our girls only base. See, boys just mess everything up.
You know, at least they did drop us some coins, which we can use with the furniture trader.
Yes, you're right. All right, now that our base is almost finished, the furniture trader is here, so I'm gonna head over to the furniture trader and see what I can get. I got so many coins when I did the cultist stronghold raid, so I should have enough to buy a bunch of things. Where is the furniture trader? Come on. Why is bro in the snow biome? Come on.
All right, I see some legendary colorful fairy lights, so I'm gonna get one of those. We'll get some bean bags, which are already pink.
Oh, there's some plates and cups. Oh yeah, I'm getting these. Let's also get some cloth frames and some candles.
And some flowers.
I'm gonna get the curved hedges as well because I think we could do something really pretty for these in our girls only base. And all right, I think that's all I'm gonna get for now. Let's head back over to the base and start decorating. All right, we still need to build like somewhat of an entrance. So I think I'm just gonna do the entrance just like this. All right, there we go. Look at our new little entrance. It looks so cute.
Now all we need is some adorable fairy lights. And oh, look, we can even put this planter right here. And another one right here.
All right, I think what I want to do to make this look really girly is, do you have one of the fairy light arches? I think we need to put another one right here next to it.
Oh, that looks so cute.
Perfect. This is such a girly base. And we're gonna need some lightning rods, I think. All right, I'm gonna put the lightning rod just here. Oh my gosh, did my sister just get hit?
Yeah, and it literally spun me around too. That was so annoying.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I think also what we need is we're gonna need to get a crock pot and also some farm plots. So I'm gonna start locking in on wood. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and craft the crock pot, and all we need now is some farm plots. And I think my sister just chopped down a bunch of wood.
Yeah, I'm the wood chopper.
Yeah, you are. All right, I'm gonna grab all of this wood, and then once we get all this wood, we're gonna have so many saplings to plant down. All right, let's buy a bunch of farm plots. I'm not gonna buy too many farm plots, but what I want to do here with the crock pot is I'm going to place it just here, and I also do want to put the curved hedge thing just here, just to make it look really pretty. Then we're gonna put the farm plots around it. So I think I'm gonna have it sticking out like this, and then the other one sticking out like this. Then what we need to do is I'm gonna grab some things from my inventory, and maybe let's put the fairy lights in there. And oh, I'm starving. Oh gosh. There we go. I think I'm gonna place them on the side here. One like this and one like this. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good. Oh, it's actually so cute.
I love this. Oh, we have the cutest little farm ever.
And to make it look even more cute, I also have this little mushroom I can put here. Aww. Guys, comment down below if you think our girl base is looking so cute, and rate it a 1 out of 10 on how it's going right now, because I think it's going pretty good. Now that our main area for food is done, I think it's time to start building our bedrooms. Now for our bedrooms, we're probably gonna need a lot of log walls, because guys, I don't know if I want to share a bedroom with my sister. She's kind of stinky.
You know you want to share a bedroom with me. We have the best sleepovers.
Yeah, I guess you're right. We can make a little sleepover fort. Now that we have a bunch of wood, I've just built some log walls, and let's place these right here. We're gonna make separate bedrooms. There we go. All right, this is gonna be my bedroom, and this is gonna be Eve's bedroom. She's got the smaller bedroom. Sorry, Eve's.
Hey, you know, I have a bigger brain. I need the bigger bedroom.
No. Sorry, but I get the bigger bedroom. All right, we're gonna place this down just here, and then I think I'm gonna build the, maybe I could build the good bed for myself. And when the furniture trader is back tomorrow, I'm gonna grab some pink fences. I just feel like this base isn't really pink enough for me right now. I don't know, what do you guys think? All right, and here's the good bed. Let's go ahead and place it in my bedroom, and also let's place the old bedroom in here. You know what, since I'm a good sister, I'm gonna give my sister a double bed with the regular bed and the old bed. There we go. It's just a little bit different colored. Oh, and all the cultists are dying. Yes, that's because we have the safest girl base ever and no boys are allowed in. All right, now that I have some extra log walls, I think I'm gonna place these log walls just here because I do want to make a little back area for all the kids' tents. You know, just like a little fun area.
All right, we just need 20 more wood and then you can get a giant bed as well.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna place this.
Wait a second. Did you give me this ugly bed right here of the two good and old beds?
No, I never. Why would I do that?
These are ugly.
All right. You know what? Guys, I don't want to make my sister mad, okay? Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna craft a giant bed. I think we actually have enough. We just need to get a couple more wood. So let's go ahead and grab some wood over here. Oh my gosh, we have so much wood. What the heck?
I know, right? That's because our tree farm is so good and us girls know what we're doing.
Exactly. All right, let's grab this, put this in here. And now we should have enough to craft the giant bed. There we go. All right, now my sister doesn't have to sleep in a stinky old bed.
Yeah, because I'm not stinky or nothing.
Questionable. All right, now over here, I'm gonna make a little hangout spot for us. Oh, and look, the beanbags are pink.
Oh, I love that. But, you know, I'll at least have a blue one, right?
All right, you know what? I'm gonna make this just for us. There we go. Look, and I can paint it blue. Oh, look at it. It's literally our colors.
Pink and blue, the best colors in Roblox.
I love it. All right, then in front of that, I'm also gonna place down these little flowers. Oh my gosh, Eve, you need to see this. This is so adorable.
All right, let me see. Oh, they're like our little footrest.
I know. All right, now I think it is time to go in with a little bit more decorating. Let's put this fairy light in front of the giant bed. This is my sister's bedroom. I think she's gonna love this. But I do really wish it had some fences. So hopefully when the furniture trader comes tomorrow, he'll have a bunch of fences for us. All right, furniture trader, I am coming. All right, there he is. Let's see what he has in stock today. He has a fountain. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm also gonna grab some wooden tables too. And he has so many fences, so I'm gonna grab all of these. And you know what? I'm gonna grab some stone pillars as well. All right, I think I am stocked up on everything that I want now. All right, I am now back at the fire, and I think I'm gonna place some of these stone pillars out the front here of our bedrooms. There we go. Since I don't have any fairy lights in my bedroom, I think I'm just gonna place this fence right here. I'm just literally gonna have to jump over my fence if I wanna get into my bedroom, but you know what? That's fine. Okay, I made a little archway into my sister's bedroom now with the pink fences. All right, this is looking a lot better so far. I actually really like how this is turning out, but I just feel like it's not pink enough.
We need much more pink.
I agree. All right, we need to do something about this this little fountain right here. Maybe we can do something with this pink. I think it would be really cute over here if we added some little tables just like this. Ooh, and I can even add like the plates and the cups that I got. Oh, that's so adorable. All right, I'm definitely doing that. Let's place this cup right here, then one over here. Then also I'm gonna add these plates on here. All right, my sister just gave me the toy shelf to place, and ooh, I don't even know where I want to place it now. There's no room.
Okay, wait. I think you should place it right here behind our little chairs.
I agree. All right, I'm gonna pick up this little candle right here. Let's go ahead and put this toy shelf right here.
I added the plushies. Oh, they're so cute. This is like our little TV book area.
All right, this is actually the best thing I have ever seen. And look, ready. I'm gonna place this down and boom. This is so cute.
We have a little coffee table. We have some couches and our cute little deer plushies are so cute.
And look, we're even at day 74.
I know. We're honestly super close to 99 nights and our girl base is looking amazing.
I know, right? All right, you know what? I'm also gonna grab some berries as well because I want to put some berries in our little fruit stack thing.
Ooh, we should get some carrots and berries.
I know, because I think that'll just give it some pop of color. All right, ready? Let's place this in here. Oh gosh, There we go. Oh, there we go. All right, now to switch it up for our bedrooms, I did realize that I have these little cloth frames in my inventory, so I'm gonna place this just here, and I think this is gonna make the bedrooms look so much better. All right, let's also place this out the front.
Oh, they look so pretty.
Now, the only issue is these stinky boys coming into our base. Hey, you're not allowed here.
No stinky boys allowed, only stinky girls.
Yeah, I guess so.
Which means you, Kiki, you're allowed in the base because you're stinky.
Hey, you stop it. You're stinky. All right, it is day 90 and we are so close to finishing our girl base. The furniture trader is finally here. Let's go ahead and see what last things we can get to touch up our base to finalize it off. All right, come on, give us something good. Oh, we have the canopy. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is actually going to look so cute. I'm going to grab this sign here. Okay, it was honestly worth the wait because today's things are so good.
Okay, I'm gonna buy a bunch of these fences as well because we will be able to paint them.
All right, I am now out of money and I'm so excited to get this done. Oh, I got so many good things.
All right, since we need some more pink in here, I'm gonna place some fences around and turn them completely pink.
All right, I think I know what I'm doing here. Let's just place this down and boom, look at that. Look at our entrance now. It looks so pretty. This is so girly.
All right, let's paint these pink. And there we go. Now it's looking more girly in here. And the entrance is so cute.
I think I'm going to place some fairy lights down as well to make it look even more girly. And look at that. Wow.
And then even look at this. Hold on. This is going to be a finishing touch right here. And boom.
Pretty. That looks so good. I also just placed this red brick circle around it as well. I don't know how well this is going to look, but I think it looks pretty good. And obviously I have a rideable sign, which I need to add at the front of our base. So let's go ahead and add it. Maybe we can add it just here. Right when you walk in, people are gonna know that it's the Eves and Kiki base. All right, there we go. I just added on here. Look at that. It says Eves and Kiki girl base.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it.
All right, I have these little pillars right here. I think to finish this off, I'm just gonna add these pillars here. There we go. And obviously we have to paint them pink in my favorite color. All right, there we go. All of our pillars are done. And I just added some hedges as well. And Eves, we are at 98 days. We are so close to finishing out to 99 nights.
And our girls only base is so pink and so pretty.
I know. I think this is the best girl base I've ever made in my entire life. All right, it is our final night in our girl only base, and I'm honestly kind of sad. But if you guys made it this far in the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now if you think mine and my sister's base is the cutest ever, because I think it is, and I don't ever want to leave. And there we go. We have officially reached 99 nights in our girl only base. We built an area for our farm plots and our food. We even have a little bookshelf nook with, you know, a little eating area right here. We have a little kid area with the tents, and I think this is one of my favorite parts. I love the fences on here with the little fairy lights. Here is our little hanging out area with the fountain, and I think the fountain is the main star of the show. Even though it's like there's not much going on, I think it's so cute. Look, it's our little pool. And then here is our bedrooms. This is my bedroom right here with the pink lanterns. Hey, you get off my bed, Missy.
Sorry, look, I'm literally jumping on both of our beds right now.
And then here's my sister's room. And I love these stone pillars. Now over here is our little hangout area again, because obviously girls need 2 hangout areas, and especially pink ones.
And plushies.
And then here's our entrance that says Eves and Kiki Girl Base. The brand new fairy biome update is now out in 99 Nights in the Forest. And today, I'm taking the new biome to this. We'll be transforming the fairies biome into a fully protected, cozy home to keep her safe from any lurking enemies, with infinite food resources and everything she could ever need to keep her safe. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you also love 99 Nights in the Forest, and watch till the end to see this crazy transformation. Alrighty, we just got into our 99 Nights game, and I have equipped the assassin class, and I had my old account drop me the cyborg class. But first of all, we're going to be starting off by maxing out our fire, because once we've maxed out our fire, we can then reveal the entire new fairy biome. So let's go ahead and lock in on that. I'm going to place these in the fire, and there should be a piece of coal around here somewhere. And there it is. It's in this little log. And level 2 has expanded. I want to see if we can see any of the fairy biome at all just yet. The way that you can tell the fairy biome is here is because the grass looks a little different. And I think it might be over here. There it is. And oh my gosh, look, there's one of those wolves. Guys, we are going to need to collect a bunch of these these acorns because eventually we are going to be growing the mother tree. So I'm going to be collecting a bunch of these acorns. All right, let's take all this back to our fire. And I think I'm just going to stock all the acorns by our fire as well. We're not going to be spending that much time by the fire, but I just want everything maxed out as quickly as possible so we can start building. And guys, I can tell you right now, this is going to be the cutest brand new home for the fairies. So make sure to keep watching because this transformation gets insane. Now, of course, as always, I will need to get a bunch of things to trade with. So let's grab this bunny foot that we got. It is now day 3 and I did also just find a bank with a bunch of coins, which is going to be perfect because later on, we're gonna need to buy a bunch of furniture to decorate the fairies' brand new home. And guys, when I'm talking about home, I mean we're gonna be making her a bedroom, a kitchen area, a dining room, even a bathroom, and much more. This is going to be the coziest home for the fairy. Now, another good thing about killing all of these wolves is that you're able to stock up on so much food. So let's go ahead and kill this wolfie right here. There we go. And now I'm stocking up on acorns and also food at the same time. But we are on level 5. I'll see you guys when the fire is maxed out. And the fire is now completely maxed out. So now we can start focusing on resources and scoping out where we want to start building in this fairy biome. So I actually did find the fairy house with the fairy there. So I'm going to try and build around there as well because obviously that is the main part of her house. The only annoying thing is that we did get this RNG, which has the cage there, which I can kind of build around, but we'll try and work with what we've got. First things first, I just need to eliminate any sort of enemy so we can make this area nice and safe for the fairy. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we can clean up all of this mess. Hi, fairy. I'm going to be your brand new homemaker. Now, hopefully I can also get a strong axe in this chest. And yes, I got a strong axe. You guys have to subscribe for that. Now, also again, we're going to have to stock up on a bunch of acorns as well because I do want to grow this mother tree because I think you can get some sort of prize when you grow the mother tree. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're just going to place this one right here. We're going to plant it just here. There we go. And it connected. Yes, that's perfect. All right, now that I also have a strong axe, I'm going to go ahead and plant all of our saplings to grow a tree farm. Now that that is all done, I do have about 11 acorns. So I'm going to go ahead and plant all of the acorns around the mother tree so we can get this going. Oh, I see a little wolfie in here. No, wolfie. I would also really love to build something around the tree as well. Maybe make it like her play area. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and place all of these acorns down, so I'll see you when it's done. And there we go, the giant tree has been restored. That did take a while and a lot of acorns, but it is now restored and we can finally build in here. All right, so I just figured out what this farm recipe tablet does. Apparently you have to put it in your crafting bench and it says a farm plot recipe has been upgraded. So now I guess when you buy farm plots, oh, we have this enchanted farm plot. I love this. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. So I guess this gives us a bunch of different items, but once my tree farm has grown, and I think it has, I'm going to place a bunch of these logs in the crafting bench and start building. I'm gonna go and see the furniture trader today. Hopefully he has some good things that I can build for the fairy. And guys, honestly, this biome is so beautiful. I love this grass so much. But comment down below if you also love the new fairy update, because I think it's one of my favorite updates, I can't lie. And there is the furniture trader. There we go. Hello, mister. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this wolf because I have a feeling that he's probably gonna try and get me while I'm at the furniture trader. So let's open this up. Let's see if there's anything appropriate. Oh yes, I have to grab this mushroom couch. Let's also just grab a bunch of fairy lights. Of course, we cannot forget about those. There is 2 of these clownfish chairs. I feel like that would be good, but I might grab them a little bit later on. Let's also grab this sign as well. And I'm gonna grab all these fences in stock and also a bunch of bean bags and anything else that can make the base look really nice. We're gonna get some greenery. Ooh, and I'd really love a wooden bookshelf as well. Okay, now I have a bunch of blueprints. Let's go ahead and take them back to our fire. And I will see you guys when I have about 400 wood. Alrighty guys, my tree farm has grown a lot and I did also end up getting a chainsaw from the Stronghold, which is perfect. So I'm gonna cut down these trees and pop these logs inside of our crafting bench. And it is finally time to scope out our entrance for the fairy base. I will say I've got a pretty hefty tree farm going on here, so I shouldn't be running out of wood anytime soon. But let's head over to the fairy biome before it does turn night nighttime. And we have so many log walls, it is insane. But I do want to start an entry kind of near her fairy house. There are just a lot of enemies here that I need to get rid of. Oh my goodness me, because we need to make this the safest fairy base ever. Wow, there are so many wolves. This is unreal. All right, I'm gonna leave that mess there for now in case I come across it anytime soon. I will be picking it up. Oh gosh, wait, I just realized all the messes in front of the fairy's house. Oopsies. Let's just go ahead and clean this up and use it for later. The RNG in this map is already pretty bad, so we're gonna really need to make do with what we have. So I'm gonna grab this log wall right here. We are gonna place it up against this wall right here. There we go. All right, we're going to try our best to build a little entrance to the mother tree. Let's go ahead and do this. I really don't know how I'm gonna get logs around it, but I'm going to try my best. Maybe we just cut it off kind of just like this, and we do it around this way, and then try and meet back at this area over here. And I will say I'm gonna need to speed run a lot of these logs, but this is what I have so far. I'm gonna go into free cam in just a moment to see what it actually looks like. Then once I grab some more log walls, we're going to join it up right here and make a little entrance. And I'm also going to eventually need to make a log wall around this entire tree, so we'll see how that goes. But this is what the logs are looking like so far. I'm actually thinking it's looking pretty good. Let's try and get a better view. Okay, yeah, this is looking really good right now. We just need some better lighting in here, I will say. We now currently only have about 43 log walls, which I can only buy 3 log walls with. Oh my gosh. I literally had almost 400 wood and it just went nowhere. So let's go ahead and see what he has. Yes, he does have cloth frames. Perfect. We can buy this small puddle as well. I'm gonna buy some magnolias and I just ran out of coins. Oh no. But I'm gonna go back to where I was building, and as we can see, there are so many log walls here, which is really perfect. But we're gonna need a bunch more if we want to finish this base. All right, I think we're gonna place one over here and then one over here, just like this. Then I'm gonna be doing my entrance into the mother tree just like this. So we're gonna go boom, and I see you, Alpha Wolfie. Do not come up here, please. Oh, I even like this little touch of the entrance as well, how it has a bunch of mushrooms around there too. There will be no wolfies allowed in this base. All right, there we go. That is the entrance into the mother tree. And I do have a bunch of blueprints as well to make this really nice and pretty. We want this to be like her little fairy town. I feel like that's the best way to describe it. So of course, I'm gonna grab one of my fairy lights. Let's go ahead and do the fairy light arch. I feel like that one would be so pretty for this. All right, let's go ahead and place this fairy light right here. And oh my gosh, this looks perfect. I also am kind of annoyed because this isn't scented, but you know what? It's fine. I'll just work with it. I feel like it'd be also really cute to add these torches here as well, and it will help up light the place up at night. So let's place these torches in front of these logs. Alrighty, I've grinded just a little bit more, and we now have a bunch of trees, and we now have a big tree farm. Let's go ahead and chop all this wood down, and hopefully we have a lot of logs to build our log walls. It is also currently raining, so that doesn't help our fire at all either. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I haven't actually saved any of the kids, and it's been really nice because we have had barely any rain. And yes, I know it's raining right now, but this is like the first time it's rained in days. So I might not be saving the kids for a while. We have 17 log walls now. This should be enough to help us build, hopefully, a lot of the rest of our base. Our base is already looking so good. I'm so excited to finish it off. But our base is over here. I am going to be kind of cutting it off a little bit because I won't have enough logs to build around the entire tree. So we're going to do that. Let's place this just here, and then we're going to build around it kind of like this. Oh my gosh, the ram is right there. Wait, can I trap him? Oh gosh. But the only issue is there's a wolf here. He doesn't seem to know how to jump over, which is actually really good for me because that means I can kind of keep this area safe as much as I can. Oh gosh, he did just knock me over. Never mind. All right, let's build the rest of these log walls. I'm going to place it just around here, and I'm going to try and join it up to this log wall over here. So I think I might have to build maybe something like this. Now, because I have run out of log walls, I'm gonna have to speed run a bunch again. But my plan is to kind of build around the mother tree just like this, kind of around like that, and meet up back here. Then finish it off by bringing this log wall all the way over here. Then our structure will be complete. Let's just do a little overhead view of this right now, and look at how beautiful this looks. Oh my gosh. All right, the walls of the base of the inside of the fairy house has finally been completed. All of these walls right here have been completed around here. I am also gonna need to get rid of a bunch of these logs in here, which is gonna be pretty easy because I do have a chainsaw. The only thing I do need to complete is just doing the rest of the walls around the mother tree. But that should be pretty easy. Now, the thing I like about this base is I did leave the watchtower in there, so at night I can just hide in there whenever I need to stay away from the deer, which is probably gonna be coming pretty soon. But before the deer comes, let's just focus on getting these log walls down and getting to building. And our logs are finally done. Wow, this is looking so amazing. It did take me a lot longer than I expected, but it was totally worth it for the ending. So I'm gonna be treating this as like the main house area. Then once we go out here, this is gonna be kind of the backyard area with obviously the big mother tree. And I'm actually really liking the way that this looks. There's also a pond over here, which I can do a lot with, but we just gotta get rid of this little doggy. We could have him as a pet, but I don't think he'd be very nice. So we're gonna get rid of him. But now that that is all done, let's go ahead and start in the main house area for decorating. She obviously needs her own bedroom, so I'm thinking her bedroom could be over this way right here. We're gonna place a log wall around here and one here. Now, obviously, because she is a fairy, I do want to keep things colored more to like red and green, but I'm thinking more of like an earthy green, if anything. Kind of like this, but maybe just a little bit lighter. Or we could just go with the red. I feel like the red would be a lot more vibrant in this situation. There we go, just like this. That is super pretty. And yes, I accidentally did place a defense blueprint up there. I kind of messed up. Now, out the front, I do also have this writable sign right here, and I will be writing it the fairy's home. There we go. That looks super adorable. Another thing I'm also going to be placing inside of this fairy base is this lightning rod right here, since I did get struck by lightning a lot. But I do have a gray brick table that I would like to add. Let's add this over here. I'm going to add this just where the entrance is. I feel like that would look really cute. We're going to add one right there, and then around it, I'm thinking I'm going to add some flowers, but I'm not sure what flowers I want to add. Maybe we could just do the magnolias. I feel like that would make it really pop and pretty, but we're going to place it on this side. Ooh, I also do have a bullseye rug. Maybe that'll be nice on there too. We can place it probably just under here like this. Okay, that looks so pretty. Or I could just make this like a little reading corner. Oh, I could even place my mushroom couch here. That is so perfect. And it's giving very cozy vibes. Now, obviously, I do want to make a little hangout area for the fairy as well. We're going to make that next to her bedroom. But first, let's place these log walls down to complete her bedroom. Now, something I really wanted to add in the entrance was this bush planter right here. We have a lot of mess going on in the front right here, so I'm going to be picking all of this up and just using all of this for food. Alrighty, I am now back, and I have a teleporter to go back to my base at any time. So I think we're just going to place the teleporter in the backyard just right here. Now, next what I want to build in the actual home area is I want to build her bathroom. I feel like putting it right here will kind of be perfect, so we can add a little log wall around here. And then I will say we can probably add a fence here and over here, just kind of like this. Just to section off the toilet a little bit, and also one right here. You know, the fairy might have a friend over, you never know. And you know what? We're even going to separate the toilets as well. I feel like that would be kind of perfect. Ready? And boom. There we go. Look at that. That looks so cool. Now I'm thinking for the little farm plot area, I'm going to add a fence right here. We can finally add our enchanted farm plots. Let's add one right here, then one right over here as well. And oh my gosh, this looks perfect. This is probably one of the best bases I have ever built. Now, looking at the farm plots in daytime, oh wait, did stuff already grow? Oh, I thought stuff had already grown. I was like, what the heck? But I think the perfect ad will be this torch right here. I know it looks kind of funny, but guys, before you judge, I swear it looks good, okay? And of course, we have to add this little fairy arch as the entrance for our farm area. Okay, we do only have one in that case. In that case, I might pick this one up over here and change it. Here we go. That looks amazing. And fairy, I really hope you like your bedroom. And fairy, I I really hope you like your brand new home. Her bedroom is still looking a little bit boring, so the only way that I could think about making it maybe just a little bit better is adding these leaf pinwheels. But guys, make sure to get this video to 1,000 likes if you also love this fairy house. And again, like I said, this is probably one of the best bases I have ever made in 99 Nights in the Forest. So I'm feeling very proud of it. Now with this backyard, I'm honestly not wanting to do much with this backyard, only because this is like so beautiful within itself. This is definitely gonna be more of like the hangout area, like the living room and the kitchen. Or I could add the kitchen over here. I'm thinking I do want to add the kitchen over here. So maybe let's grab this table and we're gonna place the table right here. I did also grab some wooden chairs as well. So we're gonna add the chair just inside like this and then one on the opposite side. So it looks like more of a dining table. Oh my goodness me. This looks perfect. And would you look at that? The furniture trader literally spawned right next door to our base, which is so perfect. I'm also thinking I want more hedgerows as well. And obviously some more flower bushes. Now I think that should be enough for the rest of the base. Now since the dining room is over this way, I'm thinking I'm gonna add more of the living room over here for the entertainment area. I could even add a small little pond by the farm plots. Oh my gosh, this is so perfect. Let's add that right there. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this dining area. The only thing that I could think of is maybe it could just be sectioned off a little bit with some log walls. But I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments. Would you do some log walls here, or would you just have it open up like this? Now, here is going to be the main star of the show. We are going to be grabbing these little red mushrooms. I'm going to add one over here and also over here. And this is going to be our little hangout area. I just need to make sure it's placed behind the fairy arch perfectly. Grab this and put it here. I think that's perfectly placed between it. Yes, there we go. And you know, honestly, I even might put this little thin table next to it just to make sure it actually looks like a living room. Oh, this would be perfect actually for the hedgerows. I'm gonna put one just right here and then one on this side as well. And I feel like that looks okay. I don't know. Now I know what's gonna go here. This is what was missing the entire time. It had to be the stump table. This is looking so much better now. Alrighty, there we go. The entertainment room is now sectioned off and our fairy base is now complete. First of all, when you walk in, there is a entrance that says Fairy's Home. Then we have this little part in the entrance right here, which is honestly so cute. Then over here, we have the dining room. And as we can see, it has some mossy trellis and also some plates and a bullseye rug. Now, my personal favorite area is the farm area. This is probably one of the cutest areas a part of the whole base because obviously we do have the new enchanted farm plots. And wow, I literally have no words for this. This is so pretty. Then over here, we have, oh, look at the beautiful fairy. She's so cute. Now over here, we have her potty area, but we don't want to see that. Now over here is her bedroom. It is a little basic, but you know what? I feel like the fairy has a better bedroom in here. I haven't seen what it looks like inside, actually. It just looks like nothing inside. Okay, well, I wish I could build in there, but I cannot. Then moving on over here, this is the little watchtower. This is where she'll watch out for all the cultists and the deers and any enemies that may harm her. The entertainment area, I would just say, is more of like a TV area, I guess, even though there's no TV, but I guess the entertainment they have is all the wolves. Now that you've seen the main inside area, if we go outside, this is the backyard area, and yes, we have pet acorn wolves out here, I guess. She also has a teleporter outside to take her anywhere whenever she needs, and this is the beautiful view she has outside. Oh my gosh, look at that mother tree. That is insane. Then also around here, we have some little bean bags. That's just, you know, look up at the view whenever they want, and the fairy can bring some friends over. And then lastly, in the backyard, this is like her little hangout area. She gets to look up at the mother tree and just hang out in a very calming, nice spot. But overall, here is what the fairy base looks like. I am very, very, very proud of this build because it did take a really long time to build it, and also the log walls just look insane in this. But if you enjoyed and want to see more builds just like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what build you want next time. Today, my sister and I are going to be building a hospital base for all the sick patients in 99 Nights in the Forest. This hospital base will have room for the cultists, bandage and medkit storages, and even a cafeteria with infinite food. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new, and comment down below a pink heart if if you love 99 Nights in the Forest. Alright, Eves, are you ready to build a hospital base in 99 Nights in the Forest?
I'm ready, especially because you die all the time.
So we're building the hospital base for me today, are we?
Of course we are.
Well, I started off with the cyborg class because that is going to help us build our base and get things more quick. And I also had my ult account drop us 5 stews, which we'll be using later on in this video. But to start off, we're going to start out by maxing out our fire. All right, level 1 is now completed. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab some pelts as well to trade with. Now our fire is at level 4, Eves. We're so close to maxing it out.
All right, there we go. I just got a bunny foot. Let's go ahead and start trading. All right, I'm going to get the good sack.
Oh, Eves, I just found my first bandage, which is perfect because we're going to need as many bandages as we can for our hospital base. So my goal for this is to build a storage room with bandages and med kits, 4 bedrooms for all different cultists, because you know, when the cultists come around, they will no longer be alive. So they need a place to stay, and they're going to be staying at our hospital. And perfect timing, Eves, I just found a hospital.
Oh, that's literally perfect. Get all the bandages and med kits you can.
All right, let's go in here and see how many bandages and med kits there are. All right, 1 med kit, 1 bandage, and another bandage. Now I have 3 bandages and 1 med kit. We're doing so good already.
All right, I'm in the lava biome. I'm just trying to get a lot of fuel for our fire to max it out. All right, I just got an infernal sack, so I'm probably gonna keep this for the rest of the video just because I can get infinite food with it.
Oh, that is perfect. And we're gonna need as much food as we can get for all of our sick patients. All right, Eves, I finally got my good sack. All I need now is just a good axe. I do have a bunch of fuel and stuff to bring back to the fire, so I'm just gonna look around to see if I can find more before I do come over. Oh, and I found a bank. This is perfect because later on we're also gonna be buying a bunch of furniture, so we're gonna need to get as many coins as we can. And oh, never mind. There's a bit of an issue here. I can't actually get into the bank because we need to expand the fire, so let's just focus on that for now.
All right, I have a bunch of fuel that I'm bringing back. Don't you worry.
Perfect.
All right, I just found another bandage, and so far I have 4 in my inventory.
Perfect, because I also have 4 and 1 med kit, so that means we have 8 bandages all up. We are gonna have the best hospital in 99 Nights in the Forest.
Easy peasy.
But Eves, there's one thing that I kind of forgot to mention. You know how we have the lava biome?
Yeah, and I love the lava biome.
Well, we're gonna actually need to use the lava biome a lot because by the end of this video, we're gonna need to craft a respawn capsule, and that's gonna be so hard.
Those are actually really hard to craft and kind of time consuming.
All right, I'm gonna drop everything into the fire, and it is now at level 5.
Oh, it's so close to being maxed out. Oh, look at that. And there we go. The fire is now maxed out fully.
All right, well, now that our fire is maxed out, our goal now is to get a bunch of logs to start building our walls. And for this, I kind of want to go for more of a square shape just to give our patients a lot more room. And we're also gonna need to find strong axes today. All right, the first kid is now dropped off. We should be able to see where the second kid is. And boom, there we go, the Kraken kid. And while we're out finding the Kraken kid today, we are going to try and find a strong axe. And I also just realized we don't even have a sundial and compass. We're definitely gonna need that.
All right, I'm at the second kid, and boom, there's all the dogs. And here is kid 2.
And since we are being attacked tonight, these cultists are gonna be our first victims at our hospital.
Oh, easy peasy.
So we'll save them for later.
All right, I got an elf wolf pelt for you for trading. Now we both just need bear pelts.
All right, and we have our 3 cultist bodies, which we'll be using later on. And actually, I have 4 cultist bodies.
Here we go. I just dropped all the food in the second kid. Now let's get the 3rd and 4th kid, and hopefully we can get some strong axes with some bear pelts.
I hope so, because we need to build this hospital ASAP and get rid of these big trees in our base. And the furniture trader is actually here today, and I do have some coins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a rideable sign small. We could even buy this bullseye rug and also a gazebo. I'm going to grab a bunch of flowers as well and some fairy lights, because obviously we need this hospital to look kind of flashy and pretty, but also safe at the same time. And I also need a bunch of cloth frames.
All right, I'm at the 3rd kid. Now let's save him.
All right, I got all the blueprints that I needed. I'm going to head out to the bear territory today to try and find a strong axe. And once we find a strong axe, we can finally get started on our base.
All right, I just got my first strong axe. Easy peasy.
All right, I'm honestly going to check in the 3rd kid to see if there is a legendary chest in here, which there is. Hopefully, I can get a strong axe out of this. Come on, come on, come on. And I just got a rifle. Oh, gosh.
And I accidentally just picked up a giant sack. Oh, man, now I don't have the infernal sack anymore. All right, I just got a bear pelt for my sis sister, so now she can trade with the pelt trader and get her strong axe. Easy peasy.
Aw, thank you. And I also got a med kit from one of the chests as well, which is perfect. Now we are fully stocked up on med kits and bandages. Now, no patient should be sick in our hospital.
All right, I just placed down the third kid. Now we still do need to find the fourth kid, but we'll get him later.
All right, Eves, I'm gonna go out and find a bunch of scrap today. You can just chop down a bunch of trees, obviously because I don't have my strong axe just yet. So we can start stocking up on the things that we'll need later on. Alrighty, now that the pelt trader is finally here, I can get my strong axe. Let's start off with our buddy foot. And now I'll give him my bear pelt and I'll be getting the strong axe. There we go. Now we officially have a strong axe. We can start chopping down a bunch of trees to start building our walls. Alright, my sister and I grinded a bunch and now we have 27 log walls in our inventory. Now, first of all, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna build the entrance right over here, just by the missing kid sign. Oh, and the furniture trader is here today. See if you can get anything good.
All right, I'm buying a mushroom couch. We're also gonna buy some candles, of course, and then a bunch of fairy lights.
Perfect.
All right, I'm gonna get these cloth frames too, and a bunch of fences.
All right, now for my entrance as well, I'm just going to place it just all here. I just have 2 more log walls to place down and our base will finally be complete. And there are cultists at our base currently, which are gonna be our hospital patients. All right, let's place these cultists right over here. And I have almost finished up my walls. And the outside of our base is finally complete. Now we just need to build the inside walls to build the bedroom, the cafeteria, the daycare, and we also need resources to build our respawn capsule. Oh, and I almost forgot that we also need a storage room. All right, so looking at my diagram right now, on the left side of the base, that's where I want to put all of the hospital bedrooms. And on the back end over here, I'm going to be putting the daycare. This is where all the fun area is going to be for all the kids that are here while they're waiting for their parents to get out of the hospital. Then to the right side, we're going to be doing our cafeteria. And then over in the corner here, we're going to be creating our little storage area. All right, now to start off with, I'm going to be building my defense blueprints at the front of my base. Now for the front area, we are going to be using some tables just for our reception area. Let's just place this right here at the front. And this is going to be who will be greeting everyone as they come in and all of our sick patients. And we're also just going to put a wooden chair right here as well. Now, also on this wall right here, I'm going to add a writable sign and we're going to write Eves and Kiki Hospital. That way everyone knows it's Eves and Kiki's hospital base and everyone knows they're going to be looked after super well. All right, now also at the front, just to give it a pop of color when everyone walks through, we're going to be adding this bullseye rug right here. And also on this side and also this side, I'm going to add some log stools. That'll be for when the patients come in and they need to wait to see someone. And just like that, the log benches are here, but I think it just needs a little pop of color. So I think next to it, I might add some flowers. All right, today my sister is going out to do the cultist stronghold because to get our respawn capsule, we just need 2 more gems. So we're going to build it on this side over here. We're going to build this bedroom for the giant bed. This bedroom over here will be for the good bed. Now I'm thinking because we do have a little bit of room over here, this is just going to be our med kit and storage area. I'm going to put 1 here and then 1 also here on this side, just like that. It is a pretty small storage room, but storage rooms are usually pretty small anyway. All right, now that our storage room is all complete, I am just going to grab our lightning rod, our compass, and also our sundial and place them all in our storage. And then of course we have to place all of our med kits and bandages over on this over here. Section the back area of the hospital off, we're going to be using this cloth frame just right here, and also obviously putting a bunch of cloth frames in front of the bedrooms as well. Now, because there is a little bit of space between the cloth frame and also the log walls as well, I'm just going to place these fairy lights in between them, and it's going to be more of our private suite hospital bedroom. All right, now that I have all of the beds crafted, it is now time to build the patient's beds. Come on, buddy. I know you're a little bit sick, but you can lay down now. Hopefully you feel a bit better. Oh gosh, he doesn't look too good.
And just like that, I finished the stronghold for the 2nd time. And oh yeah, there is the gem of the forest, more cultist gems, and let's see if we can get any more gems from the ruby chest. All right, I'm opening it and Oh, yes, we got another gem in the forest. Oh my gosh, I literally have 2 chests in here.
Wait, 2 chests?
I got a ruby chest and another legendary chest, and I got kunais and a strong axe, but I already have a strong axe.
Lucky. Now that all of our beds are completed, I am going to place another one of these cultists on this bed.
And there we go, we have another gem of the forest.
Perfect, and now we have like 27,000 cultist gems.
All right, I'm gonna get some wood so we can do the crafting bench 5 and make the respawn capsule.
Perfect. I'm putting a lot of these cultists just over here. And then I'm gonna make a little entryway just over here because this is gonna be our children daycare area, which we're gonna be placing all the tents over here in this corner. So we'll put tent number 1, tent number 2.
All right, I just got a fountain from the furniture trader, and where should we put this fountain?
Maybe we should put the fountain. I feel like it would be good at the front, but there's no room at the front. So maybe we can put it in our little hangout area. I don't know. Ooh, I love that. Now, because I am planning on making this area our cafeteria, I will be placing down 2 of these farm plots that I have. So I'm thinking I just want to place the farm plots right over here. Once we cut it off over here, so we're going to add 2 farm plots, just so none of us starve and none of our patients starve as well. Then, of course, I have to grab our crockpot and place it just here, and then everything that'll grow will go straight into our crockpot. And you know what? For maximum comfort in our cafeteria, I'm even going to add this little mushroom chair right here as well. Just like that. Then everyone can be comfy while eating food. We're going to add some normal tables and chairs as well. But for now, we're just going to add this for comfort. All right, now that the walls of our cafeteria are almost done, I'm going to add this table just here and add a bunch of stew because stew always makes every patient feel better. I know at least it makes me feel better. And guys, comment down below, would you visit our hospital if you needed to go? Because we would take care of everyone, wouldn't we, Eves?
Of course.
And in our private suite, I'm going to add this little visitor's chair as well, so anyone that is visiting these sick cultists can just like this and watch the patient overload, because this is actually insane. All right, now let's have a look in our crafting bench to see if we have enough to finally build our respawn capsule. And we do! Let's go! We built our respawn capsule! And you know what? We're gonna place it right in the middle here, so if anyone, you know, dies or is feeling sick, they can go straight to the respawn capsule. All right, now instead of having our food station over here, I'm just going to move it over in this section instead. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this clownfish chair, and let's place the farm plots down just like this with the crock pot as well. And I also do have a rideable sign just like this, a small one, and I'm gonna name this area the cafeteria, just so our patients know whenever they're feeling unwell or if they're hungry, they can come to our cafeteria. Alrighty, and I've just closed the cafeteria area off with these cloth frames, and it is looking so good. Our hospital looks amazing, Eves.
I know, right? And look, we have so many different patients.
We have too many cultist patients, I think.
Yeah, we have more at the front. I'm just gonna set them down right here, just like they're sitting.
And I'm even gonna write on the sign behind the respawn capsule, respawns here. And boom, our hospital base is officially completed. I think we did such an amazing job, and we're going to have the best hospital in 99 Nights in the Forest.
Oh gosh, I'm literally about to starve. We might have to use this respawn capsule right now.
Oh gosh, let's activate it. And let's see if it really works. Come on, respawn.
And it literally says I'm starving. Oh gosh, where's the food?
There is no food. We have to wait for the, the cafeteria to restock. Big back. My sister just died.
And I just died, but thankfully our respawn capsule saved me.
Let's go. This is gonna be the best hospital ever. All right, now let's see everything in this hospital. Now, this is our front area where we greet all of our patients, and as you can see, we have a lot of patients waiting to be seen, like the cultists. Then over here is more of a waiting area, and this is the beautiful waiting area that my sister made up. Now, when you walk through here, this is where all of our patients are sleeping. This bedroom is way too overloaded, but that's because the cultists come to visit us every couple of nights, so that's not our fault. Now we have more bedrooms, and then over here is our hospital storage area with all of our bandages and med kits and everything else that we may need for the hospital. Then back here is our little daycare area with all of the kids' tents, and even a mushroom couch just for comfort. Then when you walk through here, there is a sign that says Cafeteria, and this is where all the patients will sit and eat their stew to make them feel much, much, much better. Have you ever wondered how long you can survive living in a SKYBASE in 99 nights in the forest? Well, today we're building the strongest AFK SKYBASE in 99 nights in the forest and testing whether it actually keeps us safe while going AFK from things like the deer, the wolves, and the cultists. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new and watch until the end, because if I don't hit 400 nights, I'm going to have to give a random subscriber 10,000 diamonds. All right, Eves, are you ready to build the most craziest AFK SKYBASE you have ever built in 99 nights?
I'm ready.
All right, so our goals today are just going to be to max out the fire and also get some resources so we can start building our SKYBASE. I have equipped the assassin class and the cyborg class. And what class do you have, Eves?
I have the cyborg class.
Oh, that's your favorite one.
I know, I always use cyborg.
Now, to build our SKYBASE, we are gonna need a bunch of scrap because I have admin commands that allows me to build anywhere on the map and also build things on top of each other, which is how we're going to get our SKYBASE.
All right, I see the first kid. Let's get all these doggies. And boom.
Perfect. Well, I'm gonna do my trading right now. I'm going to get a good sack and also let's get a good axe, of course. There we go.
All right, I got the first kid. I'm going to open this chest right here. Hopefully I get a good axe. If not, I'll trade once I'm at the fire. And I got a spear. Okay, that's actually really good.
That's not too bad. We might need that a little later when we save the rest of the kids.
I know. All right, first kid is dropped off. Now let's focus on our fire.
And we are now at level 5 of our fire. We just have one more level to max it out. And I'm just gonna place these cultist bodies right over here because we're gonna need them to build one of the craziest things in 99 nights in the forest. So make sure to keep watching till the end. All right, I found my first legendary chest and you guys have to subscribe right now if I get a strong axe, okay? 3, 2, 1, and... Oh, I just got an iron body. Never mind.
Oh, man. Well, I got a giant sack.
Well, I guess that's as good as a strong axe, so you guys should subscribe now. The fire is currently at 55%, and I think my sister is coming over with a bunch of stuff right now to see if we can max it out.
Right, I have a bunch of stuff for the fire. Let's add in everything right here. And boom, it's maxed out.
Yes, let's go. We maxed it out. And we also got a bunch of scrap as well, which is perfect because now that we have all of this, we can actually start building the base of our SKYBASE. So to build this, we're gonna need a bunch of shelves. So I'm gonna build about 15 shelves. Do you think that's a little over the top for a SKYBASE? I don't think so.
I think we need our SKYBASE super tall.
Exactly. If we want to AFK for 400 nights, we are gonna need to build it very, very, very tall. So the way that I'm gonna build it up this way, and we're pretty much just gonna build it up like an obby. So let's build it up like this, and also like this. And I realize we're literally almost just as tall as the trees. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
I know, and when it's daytime, we're going to be so high in the sky. All right, I'm also going after the second and third kid right now, just so we can max our days super quick.
Perfect. I feel like this is tall enough. This is actually really high in the sky. Oh my goodness me. This is gonna be insane to get up to. So pretty much we have just built an obby in 99 nights. So if I go all the way up here, honestly, it doesn't feel tall enough. So I'm gonna keep building until I can barely see the bottom. Because there's one issue. If I want to get to 400 nights, I'm gonna have to be as far away from the deer as I can possibly be.
All right, I just got the second kid. Easy peasy.
Perfect. Now I'm looking at my SKYBASE in free cam right now, and this absolutely looks insane. The SKYBASE is officially taller than all of the big trees in 99 nights. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be crazy. All right, now that that is done, I'm gonna help my sister get the third and fourth kid. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, because it's day 6 and the fire is maxed out, I really want to check off my list of getting the third and fourth kid. So let's go ahead and help my sister do that right now.
Ooh, and I just got a strong axe. Easy peasy.
Perfect. That is exactly what we need. But I did find the third kid. Let's go ahead and kill these bears to get him. And boom, there we go. First bear is down. And third bear is down. I'm also going to grab all the food here as well, just so we don't miss out on any food. Oh, yes. And there is a ruby chest in the third kid. Let's go.
Wait, what? On the third kid? That's crazy.
Oh, but you don't want to know what I got. Oh my gosh.
Don't tell me you got the riot shield.
Yes, I got the riot shield. Ew, I hate this thing. Guys, comment down below if you think the riot shield is the worst thing in 99 Nights because I actually get haunted by it every single time. All right, it is now day 7. I am going upstairs all the way to the top of my SKYBASE to see if I can start building some beds up there because we will need to build beds to actually make a floor to stand on.
All right, the second kid is now at the fire. There we go.
Perfect.
And now I'll be going to get the fourth kid.
All right, I'm just building this bed. I will come up there in just a second. All right, I'm gonna build this bed on the side like this. And look, I can officially stand out here. Oh, this is so scary. It's so high up. Now that is done, my next goal will be to upgrade the crafting bench and also get the good bed. But for now, I'm gonna go help my sister save the last kid. And guys, just remember, if I don't get to 400 nights, I'm gonna have to give a random subscriber 10,000 diamonds. So make sure to comment down below your Roblox username. Alrighty, we did find the fourth kid, and oh my gosh, there are so many bears, as always.
That's all right. The cyborg class will just go like this, and then I have a rifle as well.
I think if we get our cyborg guns out together, we should be able to kill them pretty easily. And look, just like that, there is only one bear left. Okay, we did so well just then.
Easy peasy, and now you can even get a strong axe with the bear pelts.
Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and open up this door. You know what? I'll let you open up the ruby chest since I did open up the last one.
All right, I'm coming. There's just a bear after me right now. Hopefully he doesn't come down here.
Oh, that's really lovely.
All right, in this ruby chest, I got a chainsaw. Oh, this is perfect.
Yes! Let's go! Oh my gosh, finally some good luck. I have been getting riot shields every single time I have been opening ruby chests, so this is perfect. And oh, I even got a cultist gem in the gold chest. Now let's head back to the fire and focus on building the rest of the beds and building those beds in our SKYBASE to survive 400 nights. Crafting bench is now upgraded. I am going to build this good bed. Now because I have the good bed, let's go upstairs to my SKYBASE. Now that the regular bed is on this side, I'm going to grab the good bed out and kind of build it next to it. I don't know how I'm going to do this. It actually is really hard to build, I can't lie. So I'm going to try and build it as best as I can. All right, I did place the good bed down. I will say it's probably not placed down the best, but I did the best that I could to make it look good. Oh, and there's 63 wood. Oh my goodness, wait, you actually cooked. Okay, I grabbed a bunch of farm plots and I'm going to be using these as floors. So let's go upstairs and go next to our beds and see if I can place them down properly. And Eves, it's actually really scary up here.
I know. I'm making a tree farm first though, just so we have infinite wood.
Perfect. All right, I built the first farm plot. Let me build another one over here. And I'm going to try and build the best floor. And boom, I kind of want to build it out so I have enough room to do things. All right, I think if I just place this farm plot perfectly in between these, kind of just like right here, just like that, I should be able to walk in it like a floor. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Now I just imagine it with a teleporter and walls, and this will be the safest AFK SKYBASE ever.
All right, I'm already killing a bunch of cultists right now just so I can sacrifice as many as possible.
And I did also find an area where there's cages and a bunch of cultists, so I'm also going to grab a bunch here as well, just so we have more cultists for more sacrifices later on.
And I just got an infernal sack, but unfortunately I can't use it.
Oh, because you have a giant sack. Wait, I still have a good sack if you want to bring it back for me.
Oh, I'll totally bring it back for you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and drop the bodies in right here. And oh my gosh, this wolf literally almost sacrificed me. Are you kidding?
Wait, what? Did he push you?
Yeah, he almost did.
Wow, that's so mean of him.
All right, I've got 2 Gem of the Forest and 3 cultist gems, and I'm bringing back the infernal sack for you.
Thank you. We're also being attacked tonight, so we have a bunch of cultist bodies here to do way more sacrifices. So let's get all of these ones here, and we should be getting a bunch of cultist gems as well. Because if we want to survive 99 nights, we're gonna have to build a temporal accelerometer, which will help us speed run to 400 nights. All right, I finally got my strong axe, and I'm going to cut down these trees right here. I'm gonna see if I can get an old bed today, and I will be putting it upstairs to try and build as big of a floor as I can in my SKYBASE. So let's go ahead and put these in here. I just need 4 more wood, and oh my gosh, my sister is going insane on the logs today.
I know. I love doing a tree farm.
Alrighty, let's build this old bed. I do also want to see if we can build some torches up there as well, just because it is kind of dark. But once I build some torches, I am also going to make sure we have the the giant bed crafted, but I think we do need a crafting bench 4 for that. We have so many cultist gems right now, it's actually insane.
All right, there is the crafting bench 4. Now we need 20 more wood for the giant bed.
Perfect.
All right, giant bed is made. I'm gonna go ahead and drop you the blueprint just so you can build it up there.
Perfect. And I can't lie, I might need a hammer as well because I kind of messed up the placement of the old bed. Oh gosh.
Oh, great.
Okay, our sky base is actually looking so cool. You need to come up here and see it.
All right, I made it all the way up here, and oh, there's actually so much food. Don't mind if I do.
Hey, big back.
Sorry, I'm hungry.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's okay. I'm literally the queen of 99 nights right now.
All right, I'm back down at our crafting bench. Let's go ahead and do the crafting bench 5. We do need another gem fragment for it, so I'm gonna go and take all these bodies.
Perfect. I will be coming with you tonight. Let's grab a bunch of these. Once we build a temporal accelerometer, we will raid the stronghold as well to get more cultist gems. Finally made it. Let's go ahead and drop our cultist bodies in and see what we get. Oh, I'm kind of nervous.
I know, me too.
All right, I got a bunch as well. Let's place these down here. Bye-bye, cultists. See you never.
All right, we got 3 cultist gems.
Beautiful. Okay, now we just need 3 more cultists. So I think I'm gonna go over here and see if I can find any more cultists at all. I don't know if my sister killed them all. She probably did.
Yeah, and oh, I just got the infernal sword. Let's go.
Oh, perfect.
All right, we can use this to kill more cultists.
All right, I've got 1 cultist body right here. I think there should be another one maybe on this side. And look, Eves, our sky base is so tall that we can literally see it from the lava biome. That's crazy.
I know, I see it over there. All right, we finally have enough for a teleporter. I'm going to build one down here, and then we'll also build one at the top of the sky base.
Perfect, because once we have the 2 teleporters there, we can finally build our walls around our sky base, and we can officially AFK there until 400 nights. But for now, I am hiding from the deer and waiting till I can do some more sacrifices to get some more gems. And since we've maxed out our multipliers, we actually have just hit day 54. We just have 6 more cultists we need to put in the lava. Let's put them down here and boom.
All right, I've built a teleporter at the top of the sky base, and Kiki, I think you'll really like the placement.
Oh, I'm excited. But I'm currently being killed by cultists. Isn't that just lovely?
Oh, well, kill them because we need them for the sacrifice.
Exactly. All right, I will be opening up this chest as well, just in case I do get something different to an infernal sack. No way, I got an infernal sword in the chest. Let's go.
Oh, that's so good.
That is so perfect. All right, I do have 3 cultists, so I think I need 3 more. If you see any cultists around, make sure to bring them over.
I will.
Well, never mind. It looks like we're being attacked tonight, so perfect timing. Now that the cultists are here, I'm gonna go in my teleporter and see if I can kill them from upstairs, because I'm not trying to die right now. Oh my gosh, this sky base looks so good.
I've already killed 2 cultists from up here.
All right, let's get them a couple more times. There we go. And boom. Let's use our teleporter to go downstairs. And wow, this sky base is so beautiful.
All right, we have around 7 cultists, just like this.
And I'm going to place all of these cultist gems inside of the crafting bench. Then our other gem of the forest can stay over here as well.
All right, I'm back at the lava biome. And I've got 7 cultists. Oh, now we have 8, 9.
Perfect. We have so many to do some sacrifices. I will be heading out and crafting a hammer. And if I do see any cultists in the meantime, I will be bringing them back.
All right, we need around 4 more cultists just so we can get the gem of the forest again.
Perfect. Now that we have some more scrap wood and a gem of the forest, I am going to be doing the crafting bench 5. And now all we need is just 1 more gem of the forest and a couple more wood to do the temporal accelerometer. Then, like I said, we can officially AFK. Now to get ready to AFK, I'm going to be bringing my crockpot upstairs all the way to the top of my base. And I did forget I don't need to go up the shelves anymore. I can literally just teleport up there, which is perfect. So let's go ahead and teleport. And I think I'll be placing the crockpot in the middle of these beds right here, just to make sure I can easily put the food inside of the crockpot to get infinite stew. Now, the only thing I have to be careful about is to make sure my food doesn't slip through the cracks. So for that, I'm going to be building some wood rain storages as kind of like walls. Do it just like this. And I'm going to try and build another one like this. Oh my gosh, I literally almost just fell. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. And it looks like my infinite food is kind of working, but we will have to see. All right, now that I'm upstairs, I'm also going to be placing a bunch of these lava mine blueprints and defense blueprints around just to ensure I don't die while I AFK, and literally making this the safest AFK sky base ever. I'm even going to put some defense blueprints on top of the roof right here, just in case if any wolves spawn and try to kill me while I'm AFK, I will be safe. And also, realistically, if I do want to be a little bit more safe, I can also try and squeeze through here as well. I don't know if I could squeeze through here, but we can definitely try. We have officially hit day 99 building our sky base, and we got 1 gem of the forest, and we're doing the rest of our sacrifices. Let's go ahead and put these in here. We officially now have enough for a full gem of the forest. Let's go ahead and place this in here. Now we officially have enough to craft our temporal accelerometer, and there we go. Now we can activate all our knights and AFK in our sky base to 400 knights. Let's go ahead and activate this right here. All right, well, since we officially have all of our beds built, all of the kids saved, and our defense blueprints to keep us safe while we AFK, we can officially AFK to 400 knights. So I'll see you guys at 400 knights. I'm just doing a little check-in. It is now day 135, so we're just about 300 knights after 400 knights. But I did end up building my temporal accelerometer upstairs, and I'm also going to build a light rod up here as well, just so I have pretty much everything in my sky base. Just before night approaches, I do also want to make a log wall as well upstairs, so I'm just going to make sure my teleporter is charged. And as we can see, the night skipped instantly. But I have my teleporter ready. I kind of want to build a log wall over this side right here. There we go. Just to make it feel even safer. And we're going to go ahead and activate night skip again. And it's day 144. This is insane. My highest night is actually 327 nights. So to get to 400 nights will be so cool. The thing about the temporal accelerometer as well, it actually does help not bring cultists to your base, because every time you do skip a night, you won't be attacked by the cultists. Now we officially have maximum safety in our sky base. Let's go into free cam and see how insane this looks. There we go. And look at that. I literally have a floating base. It is now day 234 and we're about halfway to 400 nights. And I'm trying to activate our night to skip it, and we have run out of cultist gems. We have about 85 days left to go until 400 nights. And I am determined to get to 400 nights because this will be my record beat. As I said earlier, I only do have 327 days. So 400 nights is going to be crazy. I did end up leaving my AFK to go get some gems, so I can officially skip my next night. But as soon as I run out of gems, I am officially actually going to be AFK without using any skips. So this will be interesting to see how many cultists will actually spawn at the base. Unfortunately, after all that progress, I did get disconnected from the game, so I only reached about 315 nights being AFK'd in my strongest sky base, which means I failed the challenge. So since I failed the challenge, I'm gonna have to give away 10,000 diamonds to a random subscriber for not making it to 400 nights. So don't forget to comment down below your Roblox username for a chance to win. But if you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below how many nights I should survive next time.